I'm RxOliver, these are my friends. We're going to play some Dungeons and Dragons. Check this out. Over at you, Dungeon Master.
Yeah, so hey, and how are you, everyone? Come spend some time with me and my friends as we play Dungeons and Dragons. So today we're continuing our new campaign set in the Feywild with lots of crazy races and characters. And we're playing a game from the book The Radiant Citadel, and it's called Salted Legacy. And fingers crossed we should be finishing it today. So let's get on with the show. I'm your DM for the evening. My name is Martin. And if you like me so much you want to play with me more, not in a sexual way, I have a link down below, and you can pay me to do basically whatever you want as long as it's with dice. So there you go. I'm going to get my friends to introduce themselves. So I'll start off with my friend Izzy. Izzy, you're on mute, just so you know. Go
yes,
for it.
I'm
So,
there.
Izzy, please pimp anything out that you wish to do, and tell us about your character, and hopefully everyone will see a nice picture of you up here as well.
My intro will be much less kinky than Martin's. I am Izzy. I am playing Cirrus, our Air Genasi bard. A little bit of a visual idea of Cirrus. She is tiny and blue, with sort of cloud-like hair, that the sort of wispy clouds that you see in the sky, which is where her name comes from. And she has cracks around her eyes, which have like white, yellow light peeking through. And a little bit of sort of character of Cirrus. She is an aspiring singer, pop star, trying to get her name out there. But as she describes it, she is a full-time entertainer, part-time hero.
Very good. So, fantastic. So next we will move on to Dave II, because he hates me with his name. Do you want to pimp anything out that you're doing, and then tell us about your character?
Well, you did actually miss out the fourth Dave on that. It's actually Dave the second.
Sorry.
But that's fine. I will let you off. I'm Charles. I'm playing as Dave the second. I don't have anything to pimp out because I'm not that active on the internet. I am the Tiefling Barbarian in the group. I'm probably the exact opposite of Izzy in that way because I'm in fact very big and red. So hopefully it should pop on the screen in a minute. But yeah, I'm just a big fat red barbarian.
Ooh.
I think you will, in my opinion, after seeing all the pictures, apart from maybe one person, because I think it'd be offensive to say they look like it, everyone else kind of looks like their character, at least a little bit. So
Is that because I'm small?
Yeah, and because you've got crazy eyes, and Charles, because, he looks similar to you.
I'm taking that as I dig at my height as well, Martin, mate.
Yeah, there's only one of you, I think, that could, it would be slightly offensive to say. But anyway, on with the show.
You think I'm big, fat and red?
No,
I
mean, you project the energy of that. I'm not saying that you are that.
I project the energy of a big, fat, horny man. Thanks, Martin.
Talking of big, red, hairy, fat man, not the fat bit, we'll move on to Chris.
Okay, so I'll use my normal voice for my intro. I'm Chris Kidd. You can find me on every social media, everywhere. That is my link. Just hit me up. Probably Instagram's going to be the best place, and you get all the info there, all your fitness motivation that you need, and some gains for gamers. Pretty cool. Check it out. So my character, Drac. He is a massive dragonborn, absolute rogue in everything that he does. He's a bit not overly friendly, but yeah, throughout the game we'll find out more and more about his mysterious character.
Oh yeah, and who are you related to as well? There's a little bit of a link between you and someone else.
Dave The second is my brother, not by blood. Obviously, it's a tiefling. However, we'll dive into that as we get further into the games as well. So make sure to drop a like and subscribe so that you can actually find out our backstory.
Yeah. Fantastic. We'll move on to Echo next. You're on mute though, remember Echo? I'll get your picture ready for everyone to see. So, Echo, Ferndale, do you want to go?
Yes.
You go.
I had a technical problem for a bit.
Yeah, no worries. So yeah.
So this is Echo from Turkey. You can find me on Elder Scrolls European server, Elder Scrolls Online. I'm the leader of Daggerfall Traders Guild. And I play Ferndale, your local necromancer, who has a daughter and a friend, Yurti, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And that's it, I guess.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you have a friend, yeah, Yuri. Okay, we'll move on to Oliver. Pimp yourself out. It's your channel, and then tell us about your character.
Okay, well, if you're watching, you already know me. I'm RxOliver. I'm the host of this show and the guy that brings this group of tabletop gamers together. Thank you for watching, everybody. I am playing Francis the Halfling, who is a monk, and he is a very conflicted character. He's a man of contradiction, and you're going to see that as we play through the game. His best friend in the world is the Eldrin Druid Latha, and you'll see that relationship play out as we get through the game as well.
Yeah, and I think you look a little bit like your character. I mean, I don't know what your feet look like, but I imagine they're similar.
I've got nice feet. I've got nice feet, I'll have you know.
I mean, if Oliver gets another 200, subscribers, maybe you'll see Oliver's feet. I don't know. If there's anyone who's into that, just say it. So maybe,
Well, I was promised it wouldn't be that sort of channel.
No, you were not. No, you were not.
Martin, you can pimp out your own stuff, but you can't pimp out other people yet.
No, I think I'm allowed. I'm the DM. It's just role playing, so it doesn't count. It's not your feet. It's the character's feet, so it's fine. Okay. Don't join the train union or anything against me. Okay, moving along. Move on to Latha. Let's lighten in the mood with Latha. So tell us about pimp anything out and tell us about your character.
It was quite a nice lead in there. I will sell you feet pics, and you can pay me to do other stuff with dice. I can't link the socials on here. So you'll find my Twitter, and you'll find my other handles under Luna Love. But I am playing Latha, and she is the Eldrin Druid, and she is an autumn looking just now. So she's auburn haired and golds and oranges and like burnt colours, like autumn colours. She's very cute.
And, she did get voted, I think, most sexy last week by a bunch of caterpillars.
Oh god, yeah.
Officially.
Yeah.
Okay.
To be fair, that was only because Francis didn't get his feet out.
Yeah,
Well,
I was second best.
You might have got advantage if you told me that's what you wanted to do. Okay, and we'll move on to our last play for today. So, brutally honest. Do you want to pimp yourself out and then tell us about your character?
Yeah. Hi guys, my name is Brutally Honest. I do co-working streams Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, work permitted. But on the weekends, I do Call of Cthulhu and D&D with a lot of these people here. And you can find those on Oliver's channel. So, I'm playing a little turtle named Yurti. She's super small, she's super young, she is an amputee, but she is handy capable, so keep that in mind. Except for when it comes to swimming, as we saw last time, that ends up with me going in circles, so hopefully there's a lot of adventure ahead of us, and thanks Martin for hosting this.
Yeah, anytime. So, and again, if you're wondering which character I didn't think looked like anyone, it was Yurdi, because unless you're going to shave your head, Brew.
I thought about wearing a bald cap just for you, but...
Yeah. It's fine. I mean, I would expect if we make it to Halloween, I think hopefully you'll all be dressing up as your characters. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, hopefully.
When we make it to Halloween.
Yeah, when we make it to.
I will
yeah,
paint myself blue. Yes.
Yeah. I'm glad that you guys all picked body paint colours, so most of you have got to be a different colour, skin colour, apart from maybe 2 of you, I think. So yeah, be fun. Okay, so anyway, on with the show. I'm gonna do a brief recap so these guys can remember what they did 2 weeks ago, and also for the rest of you guys who are either joining us for the first time or you saw us a few weeks ago and you want to know what's going on. So, our adventurers are all working for Blob's Odd Jobs. And you've all been sent out to the Prismani Night Market in the Autumn District to promote his business. And after being involved in 2 market vendors who were accusing each other of sabotaging their businesses, the party have agreed to investigate to find out what's going on in the market to sabotage in their businesses. No one's really sure. And you've agreed to be paid, most of you, quite a reasonable amount. So after briefly trying to talk to some of the vendors, they were a bit closed, you bumped into someone called Kasim, who was telling you that to ignore the squabbles that were going on, and they're not really important. And he said, why don't you just enjoy some of these market games to have some fun and just, forget about this stupid investigation you're being allegedly told to do. Also, you thought it might get you some renown to talk to some of the vendors, because of them, again, being a bit closed to you guys. And you did indeed join Kasim and his brother V for the Hot Pepper Challenge, where most of you didn't do too great, and it was quite disgusting, but there was one winner who unfortunately isn't here today. Gromin, our typical dwarf, can't make it today, but he was crowned the champion of the Fiery Pepper Challenge. Where you were next invited to play another of the games, which you thought was going to be quite easy, where you would be making some prawn cakes, which actually involved you battling some giant prawns and finding some vegetables to cut them. So you guys had a lot of fun with that, and did indeed manage to succeed very well on that challenge and hit a new record in the Feywild for making the fastest prawn cakes. And you guys all got to, the ones of you who are able to eat the seafood had like an hour's break to eat and rest. One of you did manage to steal something from someone, so remind me to, when you guys get a chance for a little break, we will see what he managed to pinch and see if I can make him feel bad about it. So we'll see how that goes. So while you were celebrating your win, you talked to Sid Squid, who was the owner, and he was giving you some information about, the brothers, the Spicy Brothers, and saying that, maybe it might benefit some of the other market vendors if they weren't doing as well. You thought it was a little bit suspicious. While this was going on, you were introduced to Madame Culp, who said that she ran the final game of the market. And you guys were quite high on your last win and agreed to go with her. And she explained that she ran the local silk tent, and she has these little caterpillars that spin the thread to make the beautiful silks. And one of the party managed to speak with them about stuff, and found out who was the most effable in the party. Which again, if you want to know who it is, you'll have to watch last week's show, though I kind of told you guys before. But everyone agreed to go down into the basement, where basically it's kind of like this. It's a live streamed hide and seek challenge. There are little crystal balls in each room that will view you guys, and there was a big crystal ball outside where the public can view you guys as you guys are going to try and find some of these very, very cute little caterpillars, which again, let me quickly get a pick up of them. But yeah, has any of you guys got any questions for me just before we start the game?
What's the code word? What's the safe word?
What's the safe word?
Pineapples.
Let's say.
Yeah, that's who have you been talking to?
You guys can choose. I think the safe word's parmesan. I think that's a famous safe word. It's parmesan. Okay. But yeah, as you can see, there's very cute little blue caterpillars that seem to have like little bunny ears. But yeah, so I left the party basically as she slammed down the trapdoor to this basement, where we find our current party basically waiting to find out. So I'll explain the challenge to everyone so they know how it's going to go. So you have, I'm going to say 6 rounds. So you'll be rolling for initiative. So you will need to do that. And then you have the 6 rounds to try and find the caterpillars. So to do this, you kind of have to like investigate to see if you can find them in different rooms. And then also you need to encourage them to come with you with non-lethal. So Madam Culp is not going to be happy if there are bloodied little caterpillars that are brought up to her and you are being filmed live. So, you know, people of the whole city are going to see. So I suggest you guys are on your best behavior. But yeah, that is the 2 things you need to do. So logistically, there's going to be a lot of investigation rolls and a lot of animal handling rolls, or magic if you have the correct magic that may charm a beast or something. But you guys can ask me many options to try and get them, but yeah, they have to be non-lethal. So if you can find any quirky ways that you think will work, go for it, but I suggest you don't hurt them or grave things might happen, especially having maybe a very nature-loving party member. I don't think they would be too happy if the little darlings were hurt. So can I get you guys to all roll me for initiative, and this is the order that you can go in. Now, you guys can team up as well if you want to investigate some of the different rooms. So I'll put you the map up so you guys can see. And your tokens should be on there as well, so you can pick which tokens you want.
My partner is not here today.
Your what is not here today? Oh, your partner.
My partner's
okay.
not here.
Yeah, so
You can come with
maybe
me.
help.
I'm gonna follow along.
Yeah, you can come with
Well,
me.
you guys can all do check and help, etc. But remember, because it's a map, you can only move so far as well. So
Yeah.
you only have 6 rounds, and you can only move as far as your character can as well. So at this point, there is a small lantern that's kind of swaying, and this room at the moment is in light. And you've been told in all the other rooms there are going to be some of these little baby caterpillars. So yeah. So let me see who got the highest. Okay, I've got everyone's apart from who have I not? I need Ferndale. What's your initiative? Ferndale. Okay, it's come through 11. And I need Drax. Drax. Sorry, Drax. What's your initiative?
17.
17. Very good. Okay, let's see who's going first.
Dave got 22.
Dave's
Yeah.
got 22.
Sorry, what was that name?
Sorry,
But then
Dave the
you-
second, sorry.
Thank you.
I mean, I think we've got our own
Very
drinking
seriously in
game.
this group.
If anyone's playing at home, maybe you want to drink every time we don't say his name right, or maybe when we do say it's right. However you want to drink. It's your
Depends
thing.
how pissed you want to get.
Yeah, I feel like the first, like whenever a name is said wrong, would be disastrous.
Yeah.
You have a sip every time a name is said wrong. And
No,
you get a shot
don't do
every
that.
time
You'll
I
die.
correct
You'll
it.
die if you play that drinking game. Don't play that drinking game.
Okay, so yeah.
Like on Sunday night, like
And then you
yeah.
have to neck the rest of the vodka when Oliver finally shows his feet.
Hey,
So,
depending on how long it is, there won't be any vodka left.
Why was there a dragon on the map? Whoa.
It's because I thought it was my token.
Oh.
I thought it was my token.
So yeah, anyway, so Davey second. Yeah, if you can choose any of the tokens that you want at the bottom.
Are you doing this on Owlbear, eh?
Yeah, but again, it's
Have you
not...
made it so I can't add my own token?
No, you can do. As far as I know, I've not changed anything. Yeah, if any of you
Well,
can't see out there, don't worry too much. You're not hopefully going to be fighting anything. It's just-
I'll get Oliver to help me between sessions, like IRL.
I'll.
To come after.
I've named yours for you. There you go. I'm helping you.
So, Dave second.
Able to run it.
So
You still missed it,
Dave.
Dave, Martin.
Sorry. Well, I'm showing you the little red. There is a door here if you wish to move. So remember, I think your character can probably only move 30 feet. So see how far they can get into the room. But yeah, there is a room here that it seems to be open if you wish to go inside.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in the room.
Okay, cool. I will. Well, do you have dark vision or yeah?
I do.
Okay, so you can see what's in this room, but doesn't seem to be any light source at the moment. There you go. So there appears to be 2 doorways out of here. There's one here and there is one here, but it is pitch black. What would you like to do? Are you going to try and investigate to see if you can find some of the little caterpillars, or are you going to try and move further into the darkness of the rooms?
I'm gonna have a little investigation to see if I can find myself any hungry caterpillars.
Roll for investigation and see if you find anything in this room.
Oh no, that's a 2. It's
2.
almost a 20, but we got a 2.
A little bit different to a 20. But yeah, no, you just kind of look under your feet. Doesn't seem to be any caterpillars there. You think you're done. You're happy with your decisions. It's pretty much your turn, unless you've got a weird bonus action that you think might help, which I...
No, I'm gonna go over there and sit on that chair.
Okay, typical fashion. Okay, up next we have Yurti. Same thing, so you can move as far as your character can move. Remember, if you want to move further, you can always push it, like double up, so you would use your action as well, so you could do double if you want to move a bit further. But this room is pitch black, so I don't know if Yuri has dark vision or any magic that can produce light or anything.
Well, I still have that spell up to hear animals talking. It's an hour long.
Oh, so, yeah, okay. Right.
Would I by chance be able to leverage that?
Yeah, I'm going to say I'll give you advantage on the investigation checks because you can hear... Yeah, you would pick up with them chatting about something. So yeah, I'll give you advantage if you do an investigation, yeah.
Okay. I'll go ahead and do that and see if I can pick up on any pervy conversations.
Okay, so yeah, move forward into that room or whichever room you want to do on. But yeah, roll me for investigation and with advantage, obviously, so roll it twice and see, yeah, we'll see what you find in this room.
All right.
And coming up next is, so I can get you guys ready, is Drac, you're coming up next, and then it is Sirius, so you guys can get ready. Oh, 16. Cool.
Is there a way to do advantage, or do I just roll again?
There is actually. I think if you like right-click on any of your things, you can choose to do it with advantage or disadvantage. But I just got used to rolling it twice, and you take the higher or lower depending. But yeah. So what was your highest roll for that? Was it 16, or did you get any higher? 16. Okay. You see Dave the second. It doesn't look like a caterpillar, and you kind of go through like looking under the rug and going under the cushions of the settee and listening out. You can't hear any sex chatter. Yeah, you're not 100%, but this room doesn't. You don't think there's anything in here. You're not 100% sure, but you don't think there's anything that's hiding in this room.
Okay, thanks.
Next up is Sirius. What would you like to do? Oh, Drac, sorry. Drac and then Sirius, sorry. Drac, what would you like to do?
So, would there be any advantage of me being hidden?
Yes. I'll say if you want to stealth it for investigating. Yeah, because you're trying to creep up there. I'd allow that for you to get advantage because you're creeping, but you'll have to pass your stealth check in each room. So yeah, roll me for stealth. That's fine. And then I'll let you roll for investigation as well.
Oh, okay. But the room that we're currently in, I need to move out of this, yeah?
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be. This one you've been told there isn't any in here yet, so you'd have to move to the next room. And this room is in pitch darkness, so unless you have a dark seeing, which I think you might have, as a...
I don't have that. I have a torch though.
Okay, you can light the torch. Again, I'll allow that as a free action. So, so the room is light. So, Dave II, unfortunately, your dark vision now no longer works because your brother has lit a torch. But yes, I will I will also say it's going to be hard to stealth with the torch. Maybe you want to give it to someone else to hold. But that is up to you. Or you could put it somewhere in the room so you can keep that room light. But yeah, you're going to really struggle to stealth with the torch.
Okay. I want to... Can I move on to the next room?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. You might have to use all your movement to get there. Yeah, you will do.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go there. I'll stay here until the next turn. Still with my torch, though. I'm assuming, is this room also dark?
This room is also. This is even darker than the next, but obviously you've got your torch. So yeah, you can see what's in it, but you've not got a chance to investigate yet. Sorry.
Just a side note for rogues, you can dash as a bonus action. So in theory, would you not still have the action?
I'll say because he's lit the torch, we'll say, that's him done for today. Just to make it fair for everyone.
Just for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just try it. Just helping.
Yeah. Oh, I shouldn't have told you guys that you know everything about rogues. Yeah. Please don't talk to Izzy about anything. Okay. Then it is your turn, Izzy. Sirius, what would they like to do?
So Sirius does actually have dark vision. She has 60 feet of dark vision.
That will help in the first room, but not the second room.
And rather amusingly, for someone so small, she also has 35 feet of movement.
Cool. It's a little bit more than everyone else. And remember, there is another door here as well. Just so you guys are aware, there's one here, and there is one here as well.
Then I'll sort of veer towards that door. And can I attempt to find any? And find me some caterpillars?
Yeah, you roll me for investigation.
Do I get any sort of advantage because I can see in the dark?
Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, I'll give you a little minor advantage.
Okay, that's a 14 on the first roll, and an 11, so it's a 14.
Yeah, similar to Yurti. You have a reasonable look through some of the drawers and stuff, but yeah, you're not sure. I mean, they're pretty small, but you don't think they're, easily, you can't see anything basically in this room. You're pretty sure they're not in here. Okay. Obviously, you've got two friends in there who've searched as well, so you're even more sure, But yeah, next up we're up to Ferndale, and then Francis, and then Latha. So, Ferndale, it is your turn.
I wonder if there is anything in this room to investigate.
This room you've been told is clear. They're in the dark rooms. They don't really like the light. So yeah, you don't have to investigate this room really.
I just come here. Maybe I also dash.
Yeah, you can dash, so you can double your movement if you want. Again, do you have dark vision? I presume you do.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, so you can see in these rooms. Yep. So again, there's two ways onward, whichever door you wish to pick. There's the one here, or there is one here.
I want to get close to this one.
Okay. So with your dash, can you get through the door, or are you a little bit under with it?
No, it's 40 feet away.
Okay. But yeah, you're making your way onwards. Okay, next up we have Francis, and then it is Latha, and then we'll be back up to the top of the round.
Okay, measure tool. So
yeah, you can use the little triangle, the weird school ruler thing. Will let you measure how far you can.
So how do you get it to stick?
Just click on it, and then on the picture, just use it. You can't really stick it; it disappears.
It's still more than I've got. Oh, I'm opening the wrong thing here.
Okay. Remember, you can dash there, so you can use your action, so you can double it.
Right. Okay. Well, I've got 35 meter movement, so I'm only 5 feet away with my first movement. So, can I use dash to open the door then?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I will open the door.
Free movement to open the door, yeah. It is unlocked, so you're fine.
Okay. Do you want to reveal the room, or...?
Yeah, I'll say. And do you have dark vision or anything? Or...
I don't believe I do as a halfling, no.
Okay, I'm going to say I'd allow you to have a chance to light a torch if you wish. But this room is actually in pitch black at the moment.
Okay, yeah, we'll light a torch then.
Okay, yeah, so it makes sense. So I'll let you see into the next room, and obviously you've stumbled around here until you put your torch on anyway. But yeah, you do indeed, you can see into the next room. But that is your turn. Latha, what would you like to do?
So I was just having a look at my sheet. So my animal handling would count in this room. And they quite like me.
Yeah, I mean, I presume as a druid, your animal handling's probably quite good, so you'll be good at talking to them or, you know, handling them. Yeah.
And we're just supposed to find them.
You've got to find them, and then you've got to get them to come with you with non-lethal means. So.
Can I try just like being like, seeing if any of them come over?
Yeah, I'm gonna say you've been told they are not in this room, so I'd move into the next room, and then you could do a performance check to see if you can sing or dance, and they'll maybe come over. Yeah, that's fine.
Is the door that did Francis go in that room and it closed, or is that door open?
It's open. Yeah, you can walk through with a free action, so yeah, you can get into the next room easily.
Yeah. Can I do that then?
Yeah, I can move you into there. Yeah. So yeah.
Fine. I will get the search for next week because I want to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, and you can do a depending what you want to do. I guess a performance if you're trying to like do a sexy dance, or persuasion if you're trying to talk to them. I don't know.
It was more like a little like, where are you? Like you would like if you were out shouting on your cat or like whatever. Trying to make it.
I'm gonna say.
It's yeah, like in like a little friendly, like I'm not going to eat you type way.
Okay, I'd say that's probably animal handling. Yeah, so roll me for animal handling to see if you can coax like you'd coax
because that's +5. My other one's 0.
Okay.
15. A 19.
19. Yeah, you maybe in your forest you've had similar creatures, and you kind of know how to be, you know, make sure you don't do aggressive actions and put your hand out and maybe do a clicking sound or something. Yeah. You again, because you've got the highest, you know they'd be all over you by now, especially from what you've heard. So this room is clean. There is nothing.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So back up to the top of the round, which is Dave the second. I might just add a few more on. What would you like to do?
You don't need to add any more. That's the 4 we're fine. Right, so are these the caterpillars that were weird sexual deviants?
You don't know that. You just heard only two of you kind of know. The rest of you don't actually know.
Okay. Right, so unrelatedly then.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go into this room. Jack's pissed me off with his torch because it's fucked my sneakiness. So I'm just gonna go up behind him and like fucking dick, and then just keg him.
Okay.
So my idea is.
Okay, go for it.
What do I need to do to take his pants off?
You would have to do. I say strength v strength. It's you're trying to rip them down, and he's trying to. I hope he's trying to keep them on, but it is up to him if he doesn't want his pants. So, yeah, go for it. So both roll strength. Now, I'm going to say Dave the second. This means you're using your action to do this, so you can't do anything else. But if you want to do it, do it.
That's fine.
Desperate to make it
fine.
sexual.
Do I get advantage
desperate to make it sexual?
You'd have to do a stealth check, and he'd have to do perception. So yeah.
Right, well, let's do the stealth first then.
You roll for stealth.
So
You
that's
need to roll for
dark.
perception.
Given
to
that
see...
he's in a dark room, does he get advantage?
No, because
No,
your brother's
he's
got
got a torch.
the thing. So
Yeah. Never try and take anyone's pants off when they're wearing a torch.
Never take two brothers
wearing a
anywhere.
torch
They're
and I'm
pantsing
gonna
each other in the middle of this mission. My
But to be
days.
fair, I should get no. Do you know what? I should get advantage because he's got a torch in one hand, so he's got he's trying to stop me with one hand.
no, I'm gonna say for this. No, he's quite strong, so I'll say it's fine. But he did get a 24, so I'm pretty sure he's seen you do this.
Yeah. So.
Which means he'll get advantage to stop you. So you roll strength, and he rolls strength with advantage to stop his pants coming down.
Oh, I got a 7, so I think his
Okay.
pants are going to stay on.
Hopefully. Come on, Drax. Yeah, Drax.
Well, he's
your
already got a
pants-
15, so the pants are staying on.
Drax, do you want to say anything to your sibling about, I guess, this semi-molesting behaviour that he's just done to you in front of your new friends?
I told you, if you wanted more onions, you just had to ask.
It's not the onions that I'm after.
But yeah, this all happens in 6 seconds as well. So yeah, really fast.
I've done a lot worse than 6 seconds.
Yeah, I've heard. I know what your nickname is. Okay, Yurti, we're on to you. What would you like to do? Are you gonna desexualize this game a bit with anything at all?
You're you little cutie.
Well, hold on. Francis is still in the room with me, right?
Yep.
Yeah, there's quite a few people in
Okay,
your
so
room,
it's
yeah.
lit and I can see. I'm gonna
Yes,
try
it
going
is, yeah.
through the door that's in front of Francis.
Okay, yeah, so you can see, yeah, so you're
Okay.
free to roll for investigation if you wish to see if you can see anything in this room.
Still with advantage?
As long as your spell's still running, I'll say you can, you're trying to listen out for them, yeah?
Alright, 12 was the best.
Come
12
on.
is the best. 12, let's have a look. Yeah, you're not sure. Yeah, you're not sure in this room. You don't know either way. You definitely couldn't say there's. You don't think this room is clear, but you're also not sure if there's something here. You're really not sure. Maybe it's still a little bit too dark for you. So yeah, you're not sure with that roll.
Okay. It's pretty dark in here. You could bring the light, maybe.
I'm coming in, sister. I'm coming in.
Okay. So next up we're up to Drac. Drac. Hopefully you're gonna search for something, but maybe you want to do something else. I don't know.
I'm going to dash
Okay.
through that door
Okay. Yeah, you can do that. Oop, didn't I do that?
and because it's up to 60 feet, if once I get in here, there's another room,
Yeah, hold
can
on.
I dash through that door?
I think you might just make it. Let me have a look. A little ruler thing out. It's 40 feet away. I'll say you probably just. Let me get the little ruler thing. I'll allow it. You don't get to get into the next room, but you get to the door, so you can see into the next room. Yeah, that's fine. Yep. And again, you've still got your torch in hand. So you see the next room. Again, a little bit similar to the other rooms. This one seems to is a lot bigger and has more of the silks and stuff crated up. But you can see that there is another door here where you can get up to. And I'll reveal the next room to you as well. There we go. There you go. Yeah, and you see another room again, more boxes. You can see crates and furniture, lots of lovely silks, but you can't really do anything else at this point. Yes. So.
But before I end my turn, can I just set down my torch in this room?
Yeah, I'll allow that as a free action. Yeah, there's like a. Yeah. I'll say you
Just,
safely
just
stash
like
it
a
somewhere.
mantle or whatever, just on a wall.
Yeah,
or
I'll say
whatever's
there's
handy.
like there's like hooks or something that you slide it in. Yeah, that's fine. So, are you putting the torch for this room or in the next room, just so I know which room's lit up?
The room I'm currently in.
Okay, just so we know. So yeah, your torch is now illuminating that room, and your brother is now in darkness in his room, just so I know. Very good. Moving on to Sirius. What would you like to do?
So Sirius is going to, having watched Drac literally, like, yeet himself out of that room, along with his torch, Sirius is going to move into the room up.
Okay.
See, just so pop herself. Actually, before she does that, I have a question. How tall is Madame Culp?
Oh, she's a gnome. I don't know. A gnome's about 3 foot, I think. Gnomes aren't that big.
Yeah, smaller than
She's
halflings.
small.
Perfect.
Yeah,
So
well, she's a gnome,
I am
yeah.
going to cast, or Sirius is going to cast Disguise Self and turn herself into Madame Culp.
Good. I will allow you. Again, remember you can't get double advantage, but I will give you advantage for any persuasion rolls or animal handling, as well as investigation. Yeah, that's fair.
And that lasts for an hour, so that should last the entire time we're in here. And then I
crossed,
go into the room. Am I allowed to? Can I call out? Here, little caterpillars, come to me.
I'm going to say, yeah, you're doing a. Yeah, you'd have to do animal handling unless you speak.
Did I say persuasion?
No, because they don't understand. So.
Okay, animal handling. Do I get advantage?
You do get advantage, yeah. Yurti would get it on persuasion because she can actually talk to them. Or she could do animal handling.
Animal handling is not terrible, so. Oh, the first one's a 21.
Okay.
21.
21. Okay. So, there does indeed seem to be one in here. Though I will say, you can't see it. So that was for your animal handling. So you can hear it making that weird guinea pig noise where it's like whoop whoop. Makes this weird noise and you can hear it.
I have dark vision.
Yeah. But you have to do 2 rolls. So for this, it's a roll. You're trying to find it and then charm it. So you've done it the other way around. So it's your friend. It's friendly to you, and you can hear it making this whoop whoop noise. But you need to find it. So next round, or someone else could try and find it. But they'll get advantage because you can hear it. But you just can't find it at this point. But yeah, you know there is a little baby caterpillar somewhere in this room. Okay. And there are, I can't remember if I told you, there are 4 caterpillars that you have to find. I can't remember if I told you guys how many there are. Ferndale, it is your turn. What would you like to do? And then it is Francis and then Latha coming up.
Well, let's see. Maybe I come here, up here in this next room, like here, and investigate. What is this exactly? What do I see here?
In this room, have you got dark? Oh no, Francis has got his torch in the doorway. In this room, yeah, you can see like silks. There's a big like a silk rug and like some everything's made of silk. A silk chair. It's like a little desk, a barrel. Yeah. So roll for investigation.
I wanna investigate to see what's inside the desk.
Okay. You can roll for investigation if you want. Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on a second. Coming up. Oops.
Yeah.
Bad roll.
Yeah, you open the desk and the desk area seems to be empty. You're pretty sure there isn't any caterpillars in it. But yeah, with your roll, that's all. You only have a chance to investigate unfortunately, the desk. Okay. Francis, it is your turn. Followed then it's Latha coming up.
Okay. So let me just move on to the map screen. Francis is
Okay,
stepping into
okay.
this room.
Need some beer.
Nice. So Francis steps into this room and he will pull out a little bird pipes and he will start playing a little tune. And he will go, brother caterpillars, sister caterpillars, heed my song. This is March of the Caterpillar, and he'll start playing a little in his little bird pipes. And that's an animal handling I'm looking for.
You could do performance, but you'd have to get higher, or you could do animal handling, which would be lower. So it's a risk depending how you want to do it. Yeah.
Well, I want to do animal handling. That was the plan.
Yeah, that's fine. So, yeah, roll me for animal handling.
Oi.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, again, you can hear actually one of the little caterpillars in this room, but again, you can't find it. Unfortunately, you can hear it making the whoop whoop noise.
Okay.
But and you'll get advantage for when you try and search for it. But at the moment, it seems to like you, but you can't find it. So you'll have to roll. Someone will have to try and find it for you, or you can find it later.
Okay, well I'll say, Sister Yurty, Brother Ferndale, there's one in this room. I hear it. It was dancing to my song. It could not help itself. I heard its little caterpillar feet go tippy-tappy, dancy-dancy.
You're doing pretty well. So you know there are two that you guys can hear. You're just not sure exactly where they are, but well done. Latha, what would you like to do? You've been left alone in a dark room at this point.
There was none in here.
Yeah, there was they're pretty sure there's none in this room. Yeah, you already got quite high, I think, in this room, so you're pretty sure this room's done.
I'm gonna follow through to the next room. Can I do the movement, and then I'm just gonna keep pissing them where I'm like, come on, because if I can hear them, and they've started making their little whoop whoop noise, I'll maybe just be like. Just keep calling on them. I'll just be like floating about like.
In the same room as me and Ferndale.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you said you heard them.
Yeah, so I'm going to say, unfortunately, Latha, I don't think you can see in the dark, so you do stumble around this room because no one's left any light for you. So you do kind of stumble. You do see the light from Francis's torch come from the next room. So I'll still give you your action, so you can. Yeah, you can either kind of need to find them. I would allow you to do another animal handling if you want to see if you can get it to come out directly to you.
Yeah, I'm going to try that one more time.
Okay, roll for animal handling with, did I say? Advantage, yeah, because you know it's in the room, yeah, and it seems happy.
That was a bit shit.
12, let me have a look. Yeah, it's not as happy this time. I mean, you still know it's there, but you do get advantage. You do get advantage, so you can roll again.
Oh really?
Yeah, because you know it's there and it's happy, so you can roll again. See if you get a little bit.
Hey!
Fantastic. Yeah. So you kind of feel a shiver up your back as you see this cute little blue fluffy caterpillar just on your shoulder. And it seems to just be making a little whoop whoop noises. But yeah, it seems quite tame. Yes, you don't know what it's saying. It seems to be making noises, but only Yuri knows what it's saying.
But it's here. Can I fit it? Have I got
How
it?
close is it to her boobs?
It's on her shoulder. It's just like there, so it's I don't know.
We've already established they're creepy, so.
You don't know which ones are creepy. There might just be two.
Trap them and get them out. Like, you maybe give me a plan. Shut them in and off the go.
No, it seems pretty happy with you. It seems pretty happy and docile. So you have found one of the baby caterpillars from this room.
Yay.
So let's move on to the top of the round. So I think you're on round 3. So you guys do need to hurry up a bit because you've only got 3 more rounds to find the other 3. So Dave the second, what would you like to do?
I thought it was 6 rounds, so don't we have 4 rounds?
Yeah, we have 4 more.
Well, yeah, so this is the 3rd round, yeah. It's just, sorry, yeah. So you've got 4 rounds, sorry, yeah, but this is the 3rd, so yeah. Don't make me say your name again, you know who you are, the big red bastard.
Well, you got it wrong the first time, so I'm going to make you say it again.
Okay, so I still like me now. Dave the second.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mark.
Okay.
Well done. Right, so there's one in this room, isn't there?
I don't know if you're. Yeah, because you're with Sirius. Yeah, so you know there's one here. Yeah.
So
you
you
can-
got
so I'm
Dave
gonna kinda-
the second's name right, and you don't get mine right.
can't get everyone's
It's-
name right. I'm not like some form of machine.
He'll never
Like,
get. It's never going to get Sirius right. We've already all just.
No.
We've all dealt with it
what do you
already.
think you are? Someone that can read.
No, I can't read. So don't read.
Oh,
It's only
is my-
got one eye.
Jesus.
What would you like to do?
Right, so I'm gonna go just have sort of like bend over the shows long and have a feel around, see if I can find it.
Roll for investigation with advantage.
Right, you just
Would it not be animal handling?
Well, it's up to you. You can do
Yeah,
investigation.
animal handling.
It's up to you. You can choose. Depends
Right.
on
But I've got a dirty 20 or
Oh, very good.
21.
21.
Very good. Yeah. Between you and Sirius, I'm going to get you both to roll me a D20 randomly just to see which one it comes to, because you both rolled great for this separately. So both roll me a D20 to see who gets the caterpillar.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be serious.
See?
I got a 10.
Then you got a 13 or a 3. 13. Okay, yeah, Sirius, it does seem to go past Dave the second and kind of just rests. I'm going to say this one rests on your head, so it looks like you have little bunny ears on top of your head at the moment.
I am still disguised as Madame Culp as well, so.
Yeah, so it makes sense. So it's just there on your head, making the whoop whoop noises of the guinea pig. So yeah, you guys have found another joint one, I'd say. So for your team,
Nice
you
work.
now have 2. So yes, Dave the second. I think you've got a movement left if you do want to go to another room though as well. It's up to you.
Oh, I'm gonna follow track. I'll see what this
Okay.
fucker's doing.
So you do see your brother, and this room again. Your dark vision fails as soon as you enter this room because his torch is in this room. So, but you can see him. You just see him in the light as opposed to in the dark. And we're on to Yurti. What would you like to do, Yurti?
You said there were 2 in this room that we heard?
No, you're pretty sure there was just one. Sorry.
I'm gonna use my action and then my bonus action to dash into, or vice versa,
Yeah.
to dash into the room where Drax and them are.
Yeah, you can do that. That's fine. Yeah. Yeah, easily. You'll get all the way to Drax's if you want, but you wouldn't get any action to do anything. But you are in this room.
Okay.
Okay. Next up is Drac. What would you like to do? So you are at the entrance to the next room.
Is the next room pitch black?
Yeah, pretty much. It's pitch black, but you'd have a little bit of light if you open the door if you wish, but it'd make it more difficult to search unless you light another torch, which again you could do.
Let's light another torch.
Okay.
And can I dash through the other door?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you can dash all
Okay.
the way into the. There is one more room left, so let me show you what's in the final room. Again, more silks and silk cushions and bolts of fabric. Yeah, but you pretty much would have used all your. Let me say. Oh no, you can search if you want. That was only 30 feet. So, yeah, if you wish to search or animal handling, depending what you want to do. Again, this room would be. This room would be dark as well, but you'd have a little bit of light from the other room.
Okay. I am going to search. So I use
Investigation, yeah.
investigation. There we go. 11.
No, I mean, it might be because it's just a little bit too dark in this room, but yeah, you can't really see well enough. But yeah, and again, you're not sure if there's anything in here or not. Well done. Okay, so next up is Sirius. That's what I'm calling you now. It's in my head.
It's Cirrus. It's only 2 syllables.
No,
Right.
what's that?
I am going to move myself 35 feet into the, I guess, 4th or whatever number room it is.
Yeah, yeah. You can get into the next one. Yeah.
And I am going to... I'm still disguised as Madame Culp, and I'm going to once again attempt to... If I were to break out my panpipes, or in reality the guitar that is sitting next to me, can I do a performance with advantage? If I were to try to like play them a song to get them to come to me.
Yeah, same as when I said for laughter. So if you're in a deep performance, it'll be higher because it's not direct. If you do animal handle, it'll be lower. So it's up to you what you want to do. You'll have to get a higher. If you're doing performance,
Okay.
it's a lot higher.
Then I mean, to be fair, my animal handling isn't that much lower than my performance, so
Okay.
I'll do what I did before, and I'll be like, to your come little caterpillar, come to me.
Let's see if it works.
And I will do animal handling with advantage, so that's... Ooh, the first one's not very good. The second one's even worse. That's a 12.
Yeah, it's a little bit. Yeah, it's a little bit low. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, doesn't seem to work in this room, unfortunately. But you gave it a good shot. Okay. Next up is... Ferndale, what would you like to do? And then it's Francis and then Lather coming up.
Alright. What I would like to do. Do I see any of these creatures?
In this room, your friend found one in this room, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, we found
Lather
Found
got
one in
here.
this room, yeah.
Does
got a little
my
bit.
character know? Excuse me, what?
I've got a little
Do you
guy
want to-
here.
Lather's got one on his shoulder, so you found one in this room already, yeah.
Okay. Does Ferndale know about these creatures? This
Yeah.
species?
Like,
I wonder. Like, can I tell their gender or whatnot?
you could do a nature check or animal handling if you want to know if you know about this species or something, yeah.
Well, Ferndale reads a lot of books. Maybe it's something. Can I have something else? But yeah, nature. I guess it's intelligence.
Come on, nature, to see if you've heard of these little caterpillar things, yeah?
Okay, that's 19.
Yeah, I mean, you don't know exactly about them, but yeah, you know, like, for example, these type of caterpillars, they're like more like silkworms, and they make these fabulous silks, which you can obviously see around, and you know they're quite fond of this, like, sugar-leaved plant. You know, they like to munch on leaves and stuff, so, yeah, apart from that, you don't really know much else about them.
Do I know what kind of plant would attract them?
Yeah, you know, it's like I'm going to say it's called the sugar plant. What it's called?
Plant.
Sugar plant.
So like sweet
Alright.
thing.
Yeah, like a sweet, it's a leaf that's very sweet.
Uh-huh. And in this room, this bigger room, there are more of them, yeah?
You don't know, you'd have to go into the next room if you want to look. You're pretty sure this room's empty, so yeah, but you could use your movement to get to the next room if you wish.
Okay, I think I can go at least to the door.
Yeah,
I can go beyond the door, yeah.
Yeah, you'll make it into the next room, and there is a torch on the wall that Drac put there. So, yeah, you're in a room with the other 4 people.
Do I see more of them?
You've done your action, so you're pretty much done for this round.
I've done my action by asking if I know anything about the plan, because
Your movement by moving to the next room.
like Knowing something is not an action.
No,
No.
it was your movement that took up your action, I think.
Oh no, you rolled nature to see.
Oh,
Yeah, you were doing that to see if you knew about it, and then you used your movement to move to the next room. So that's your, unless you've got a bonus action spell or something, you pretty much used your turn up.
well, no. I don't use bonus actions with this character yet.
Okay. Francis, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
So I guess they haven't found the one in this room yet, so Francis is going to move through to this room. And he's going to play his bird flute again.
Okay, same thing. Roll me for animal handling or performance, but remember, yeah, depending. High rating for performance.
I'm going to do it on animal handling.
Okay.
I got a 6. Well, 10 with my bonus, sorry. 10. Not so hot.
Yeah, they're not a... Yeah, you're not sure. Nothing seems to make any noises in this room, so you wouldn't be sure either way if there's anything in here, unfortunately.
Okay. There's nothing really I should do with my bonus action that's going to make a difference then. That would be end of turn for Francis.
Okay. Lathe, again, you've been left in another dark room again. They seem to leave you. Yes, but you do have a little friend with you, so I'll say he guides you a bit to the door.
Yeah. Like he would like, I don't know, do they part or something when they're like, yeah. So yeah, can I do some kind of, let me see what's on my sheet. So I want to use this little guy that's on my shoulder to help me find some other ones.
Okay.
So I don't want to do the same action, but I would be like doing similar where I just would walk into the next room and listen to this little guy, see if he's making any little noises. What could I use? What could I use?
Still be animal handling. You're just trying to... I'll give you advantage because you found one, and I'll say he's trying to help you a bit. But yeah, okay. You can roll animal handling to see if you can coax any more out. Oh, very good. Was it a natural 20 or was it something?
It was a 19 and a 5, unfortunately.
Still good. Yeah, again. Like, I'm going to say they sound like those Furbies, if anyone remembers Furbies from a long time ago. They seem to make a noise, and then, yeah, you hear the other one across the side of the room, and they make some really strange noise. Yeah, so you're pretty sure there's one in this room, and it seems inclined to be your friend, but again, you can't see where it is. But I guess everyone in this room now knows there's one in this room.
Hey, nice work, Sister Latha.
Thank you. It wasn't me, it was this little guy.
But yeah, well done. So back up to the top, which is Dave the second. I'm just reading that paper now.
I'm very glad that you've written it down.
It's on my counter tracker. I've not even written it down, so I'll forget in a minute.
No, you've wrote it down. You've wrote it down on a little post-it with a little love heart around it. And I highly appreciate that.
I wrote a word next to your name, but it's not a heart. It says something else. Yeah, go for it.
That's not very nice.
Nice word. You don't know. You might say parmesan on it. You'll find out later.
You've never said your safe word to me, mate, and you never will.
Isn't that the safe word? Is that your way of trying to get out of the Dave second?
That's how I get out of Davey Dave the second. I just shout parmesan and he jumps off. That's what happens.
You never ever get out of me.
You never have enough parmesan.
No, you'd never stop getting the parmesan. Right, is there another caterpillar in this room? Like, if I add some lighting in this one.
This room, yeah, I'll say you've heard that your friends, you can hear once, yeah. You could roll for investigation to find it, or you could roll animal handling to try and persuade it to come and sit on your shoulder. So it's up to you.
Right, I'm going to start sort of like... in like a really sort of like loving way, as if I'm calling a cat, despite the fact that I'm big, fat and red, and don't look remotely appetising for a kitten. Oh, and I fucked it. Yeah, I got an 11.
Yeah, yeah, you could. I think you could maybe. Yeah, you're just not sure. It seems to make a lesser whoop at you than it has at Latha, so just a little bit less sexual than someone else. But you did okay.
Nice.
Very close. Very close.
Nice. That's how I like it.
Yurti, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna go into the next room and listen to see if I hear any in there.
Okay. So, yeah, this room, I think Drax had put another torch in there, so yeah, it's all lit up. So, yeah, roll for, are you investigating or are you animal handling? I can't remember which one you just said you wanted to do.
It was investigation, I think, that you gave me a perk on for the...
So, yeah, roll for investigate. Just a normal roll for oh, no, with advantage, because you can speak for the hours, yeah.
It was 11, so...
Yeah, it's a little bit. Yeah, you're not sure again. No one responds to this basically, so you're not sure.
Yeah, apparently I can only comprehend language, so it's not like I can even talk to him. So I probably just went whoop whoop, and it came out with some different language, different word from what I translated.
Yeah, it's like Google Translate. You've probably said something either disjointed or offensive. You're not sure, so you don't get a read on this room, unfortunately. Next up is Drac. So you seem to be in the final room, Drac. What would you like to do?
I might have a very bad idea. So if it doesn't work, tell me you're not doing that.
We'll see. I'm slightly worried, but it can't be any worse than your pants being taken down, I guess.
There's a lot
Never
of
say that ever. Don't say it couldn't be
That
worse.
sounds like a challenge, like, yeah.
There's a lot of silk in this room.
I feel like what came next would have been a lot fucking worse.
And I want to try and scare all of the caterpillars away towards the door.
Okay.
I would like to set the silk ablaze with my fire.
Man, I'm gonna say you can, but remember, there's these weird orbs, and people are watching you from above, so they can see all of this.
I don't care.
I'm gonna say, oh no, no one could see him as well. I mean, yeah, you're kind of fucked because no one else is near him to stop him. Because Yuri's, in the net. Yeah, you can do it. I'm gonna say it might have consequences if you burn, or try and burn, shall I say? So how are you gonna try and burn them?
So before I burn the silk, I'm going to call the caterpillars and warn them. Now, I don't know that they can't understand me, but I give them fair warning that I am going to light this room ablaze and they need to escape. I open my mouth wide, take a big deep breath, and blaze a cone of fire upon the silk.
Okay.
It immediately ignites into a blaze.
Well, I need you to roll me for perception as you do this.
Okay. Perception.
What are you doing, Brother Drac, you madman?
Find out.
Shouldn't you have done an intimidation check to see if the caterpillars?
No, just straight up arson.
Yeah, so you do this and you're probably getting pretty chuffed with yourself and you hear like gasps from up above. Though, again, you can't see this, but the upstairs, the crowd can. And you would expect Madam Colt to be like clutching her pearls in like, her whole business is going to lie. But she just seems to chuckle and you see there seems to be a tag in it that says dragon fire resistant, so none of it sets on fire. So, yeah, people start laughing a little bit from upstairs as you are, yes, unfortunately.
Were the caterpillars frightened though? Is that might not be scared, but were they scared?
You can roll for intimidation to see if maybe you flushed some out.
At least, I think.
Yeah, roll for intimidation to see if... Yeah, of course.
I got 9.
Again, you're not sure. You don't know if there's any in here, or maybe you fried one when you did. The fire came out. It just didn't stick. Yes, and you're not sure if there's any in here. But you also pretty sure people have seen you on this upstairs because you heard some noise from up above. But at this point, you don't really know what's going on up above. But you can still move somewhere if you wish.
I'm happy in this room.
Okay, yeah. It still smells a bit smoky, it's not the nicest smelling room at this point.
Smells like my lair. I'll take myself onto the sofa, have a lie down, and I will wait until my next turn.
Okay, fair enough. So yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, unfortunately for you, she's had dragonborns in this place before. She knows what you guys are like. So everything is, as far as you know, is flame retardant, especially for dragons and dragonborns. Unfortunately. But yes, we'll move on to Cirrus. Don't know if I said it right last time.
You
did.
Yeah, everyone drank.
Everyone drank.
So Cirrus is still as Madame Culpin, knowing that there is one of her furry little friends in this room. She's gonna step further in, so use some of my movement and say, "Come, dear, I know that you like the nice lady, but come sit upon my shoulder. Come join your sibling."
Okay, so yeah, roll for animal handling, I'm guessing, with advantage, because you already know there's one in this room.
Yep. Ooh, that's a 22. And the second one is an 18, but 22.
Yeah, the one that you know is in this room seems to pop out from a big bunch of the silks, and this one kind of climbs, I'm going to say, in your hair. Like, this is in the... Oh, no, you've not got very long hair, so we couldn't... this one's around your waist.
I'm not me. I'm disguised as Madame Culp.
The little women.
Oh, yeah, but it's an illusion. It's not a shape change, is it, I think. Yeah, so it kind of wraps around your waist, shall we say, like slightly, if you've got a belt or something. But yeah. Seems very happy. So, yeah, you've got 3. There is 1 left at this point. Do you want to use your movement to move to the next room or anything?
Yeah, I can finish my movement, and I think that basically gets me into the door.
Yeah, so it'll be where Yurdi is. Yeah, that's fine. Ferndale, what would you like to do?
As you might know by now, Ferndale is not like the other Shadowkai you might have encountered. He has a actual sense of humor.
Okay.
He is right here, in the middle of the room, and on Yurti, he casts Prestidigitation to emulate the odor of sugar plant.
Oh, okay.
On Yurti's back.
So you want to grow a plant out of her back?
Yeah.
Not really, but her shell will exude the odor of sugar plant to attract all the moths.
Okay. I'm gonna say.
So they will attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, roll me Arcana to see if your magic is powerful enough, because it's quite complex to do. But you're free. If you roll high enough, I'll say if it worked.
All right. Oh wait, I rolled on physical thingy.
That's okay. So yeah, if you roll high enough, I'll say it might have worked. And as long as Yurdi's going to allow it, because if she doesn't, then yeah.
Aren't you gonna give me an advantage for this awesome idea?
Let's see what you roll. We'll see what happens. I may. 13. Yeah, tell you what, I'll give you advantage for the
Come on.
'Cause, yeah, I'd give you an inspiration. I'd say give you an inspiration point, so it's the same thing, so you can re-roll. So yeah, you can roll again, so you can get any higher.
Yeah, come on. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you do manage to grow a little plant, but it's not the one you wanted. But
I'm not trying to grow a plant. It's prestidigitation. It doesn't grow plants. It just emulates the odors. I
Smell
can
like
create odors, sensations, like little sounds.
oh, okay. So you want it to like smell like the plant, I guess. You're trying to make the smell of the plant.
Yeah.
So it's still hard because I'm gonna say you would have to roll high because unless you had contact with the plant, you'd struggle. So yeah, it's a little. If you'd roll a bit higher, I would have said you did it. Yeah, but it was a good idea. Yeah, you just needed a little bit higher roll.
But Yurdi does now smell like a plant.
yeah.
She smells what Ferndale thinks the sugar plant smells like.
Oh wow, is this how Pink Pudding gets his scent?
Might be. Okay, but no, it was a very good idea. But yeah, if you'd rolled high for the Arcana, I would have said that you'd have had contact with the plant. So sorry about that. Do you want to move? Have you got any movement left that you want to do to go to the next room, possibly?
I think this is all. Let me double check. From here to wrong click. From here to here. Yeah, maybe I moved a little too much. Okay, now end of my turn.
Okay, very good. And we're on to Francis and then Latha, and there is one left to find.
So, Francis will start moving towards the other room. Come, Sister Latha, there's one more. We must find it. We will win this contest. And he'll move into the next room and then play his bird pipes.
Go for it. So are you doing animal handling again?
Yeah.
Roll for that.
Oh, it just came off a 20. Oh.
Oh, yeah. I think, were you playing, did you say you're playing the bagpipes? Or,
No, it's got bird pipes, little things.
Oh, whatever bird you're doing, it does not go well. It's just like a sharp screech, and yeah, you don't hear any whoop whoops in this room.
It's just me.
You don't know if it's because they're scared or because there's none in the room. So yeah, unfortunately, swing and a miss for that one.
Did you play the sound of their predator?
Yeah, I think so. I think I played the wrong bird.
I think their predator is Drac at the moment, so maybe you made the same noise as him on your little bird pipe thing.
So you just played a nice deep rumbling note.
Yeah. And Lather again to gentle the mood. Hopefully you're not going to try and set anyone on fire or anything. I don't know.
No. Lather's going to go into the room where Brother Francis has just went. And she'll be like, "I'm not going to get any like that." And she'll do her little fit and get. I've got this little one still, haven't I?
Yeah, you've got one, yeah, and Cirrus has got two. Yeah.
So I am going to try to get the. Wait, hold on. Because you said that I heard one in the other room, didn't you? But I didn't get it.
No, I think that's you don't know the location of any more of the caterpillars at this time.
Okay. Sorry, I thought I was just missing one. And I'm going to do the same thing again and be like, come on, and then listen to the little guy and then shout on the little beasties.
You move into this room.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Fuck, I did terrible. Francis has fucked it for me.
Did you do that with advantage so you can roll again?
Oh, okay.
Did you got like little helpers with you?
Don't blame me, Sister Latha.
God.
Oh yeah, they're not. Maybe the one that's with you now seems to have fallen asleep, so he doesn't seem to be being much help.
I've been stroking him, that's why.
Yeah, he's passed out and he's just making the weird guinea pig noise, like they vibrate like a phone. I don't know, whatever guinea pigs do. That's what it's doing.
Guinea pigs make weird noises, actually.
That's why I wanted to. This is what they sound like. I find them quite horrifying. But yeah,
weird noises.
Weird guinea pig noises. But yeah, back up to the top. So I think this is round 4. So we're up to my favourite person in the whole world, Dave the second. What would you like to do?
Cheers, Martin. You're my second favourite person in the whole world.
Oh,
So,
is that
you
after,
know,
after
almost
yourself?
as
After
nice.
yourself.
No. After every other person that I know, I just count them as one person to make me feel better.
Oh, thanks.
It's all right. That's what we're here for.
Go for
Right.
it.
If I heard the bullshit that Drax has tried to pull.
I don't think you would have. You're a bit far away. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I've noticed how far away Drax is. Drac is, sorry. And I'm aware of the bullshit that he tried and pull.
Yeah,
so I'm going to go. I can probably get to about there.
Yeah.
And once again, I'm going to be like, you're full of shit, fucking idiot. And I'm going to try and put his trousers down again.
You can smell burning, but you can't see anything that's been set fire. But yeah, you can do it again. I'll allow it.
Yeah, I'm going to smell the burning, know that he's full of shit, and I'm going to go for it again.
I'm gonna
on a
say
strength roll,
strength v strength
17.
for you two. Alright, is it going to be the 17? Rack?
Yeah. 21.
Oh, you fucking prick.
You're sitting down though, isn't
However, Drax is laying across the couch, kind of chilling. So I would say if he startled me by like just coming into the room nice and quietly and slipped him off, I probably wouldn't notice.
Right, I think the words you're looking for is you are going to let me.
Yeah, you can let him take your pants off, but you have the power to not let him take your pants off. It's up to you guys.
Yeah, the pants are off.
Okay. So,
This is a no pants
He's
stream.
relaxed. He's relaxing. He's chilling in his pad. Trousers are optional.
Unleash the dragon's tail.
We find the king.
you could, all you can hear is seems to be like cheers or weird, like you can hear something from the crowd, and I'm gonna say you guys don't know this, but all the crowd just hear some little gnome shout out, "Thirsty fucking bitch," aimed at Dave the second, but again you can't hear this. But yeah, it seems to be entertaining, but you guys aren't sure. You can just hear like the roar above, yeah. Any other form of brotherly love you wish to do, or you don't? No.
Oh my god, these guys,
I feel
man.
like,
I love it.
no. You know what?
I mean, you've got his pants in your hand, and he is just looking at you in whatever way you would.
Do you know what? Yeah. Do you know what? Okay, fair enough. I'm going to retreat over here with his pants in my hand, just to the door.
You can
I'm just going to shout at everyone else and lob his pants in the general direction of the rest of the team.
So Drax, you will have to mark on your thing that you know you have half clothes. You no longer have access to your pants at this time. Maybe you're fighting.
Does that reduce his AC?
Maybe.
It does expose a weak spot, to be fair.
Yeah, I might say that. Yeah, we'll see what happens if you get in a fight. And again, common decency, walking out without your pants on, still a little bit no go, even in the Fey realm.
You are quite literally going to get caught with your pants down. What, girls?
Again, Yuri, it's your turn. Are you happy to not steal people's undergarments? I mean, it's not off the table.
Where exactly did he throw the pants? I'm just kidding.
I think he threw them in the room that you're now in, actually.
Yeah, so I threw them in your general direction.
Yeah.
Okay.
To be fair, I have got a range of like 30 foot, so they probably would have arrived around the rest of the team.
Yeah,
Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, you're not sure if there's anything in this room at the moment, but yeah. So, what would you like to do, Yuri?
I will bypass the pants because
Okay.
obviously they're too big for me.
Yeah.
And I will whoop whoop see if I hear any responses back.
Okay, so yeah, same thing again. Roll for animal handling with advantage to see if you hear any whoop whoops back.
You can do it.
Come on, we've got one to get 16.
Well done. Yeah, you're pretty sure you've got the lingo down now, as you repeat the useful phrase that you did not too long ago. But yeah, this room actually does seem silent. You don't get any. You listen really carefully, and yeah, you don't hear any of the responses as well. So you're pretty sure this room is clear.
I don't think there's any in here. I don't know how they could resist me smelling so good after Ferndale helped.
Yeah, you do smell lovely. Only for a few seconds, though.
Oh.
I will say, really, if you want some fun, I'll allow you to roll for perception if you want to have some fun. It's up to you if you wish to roll or not.
Is this to see if I have line of sight to Drac?
You'll find out. Do you want to roll? Do you want to risk it or not? And I can't tell you.
Oh, I'll risk it.
Roll for perception.
It's an 8.
I'm gonna say you find the pants, and you've heard this phrase, especially around Dave II and Drax, about this thing called a trouser snake, and you've heard that like the weird smell that you get from around the pants. You've heard that's like the smell of them, so you're just a little bit frightened of this trouser snake situation.
I feel like snakes might be a cousin of mine, but I don't like these ones. Smell kind of oniony.
Yeah. So yeah, that's your little bit of flavour, Yuri. But you're very innocent, so you don't know. It's what you've heard. But yeah, Yuri, have you used all your movement as well? I don't know if you can move any further if you want to go anywhere else in the room.
No, that would be all of it.
Okay, and up to Drax. Drac without his pants. Are you still chilling with partial clothing?
No. Because I have no trousers, I'm filled with rage. So I begin to search the room frantically for my trousers.
Okay.
However, if I happen upon a caterpillar, that would be good.
Okay.
So, am I going for perception?
Investigation, yeah, as you run around the room looking for your pants, and maybe a caterpillar if you're lucky. I'll say nicely, Dave II, leaving the door open so there's enough light for you to see in this room as well.
I rolled a 16.
That's good enough. Yeah, you do manage to find one that seems to be hiding behind the barrel to the very left. Though again, you can't seem to reach it. It seems very timid. Maybe because it's in the fire show, or that you don't have your pants on. You're not sure, but it is hiding. Yes, behind this big barrel at the moment.
Okay. Can I use my bonus action to dash on top of that barrel and smash it?
I don't think so. No, because you've used your. No, I don't think you can. Not with your bonus action, unless it says that you can do that. Nah, I think you'll struggle. Yeah, because you've used your action to do that. So yeah, and you'd have to move it. It's quite a long way to that part as well. That's how far is it? Yeah, it's like 80 feet. Yeah. So no, unfortunately you can't. But you do know where it is, and you could move close to the barrel. You could be right next to where the little caterpillar is, if you wish.
Okay, I that's what I want to do. I want to get as close as I can to that slimy little caterpillar.
It's funny. It's
Pretty
getting
sure you're pretty sure your pants aren't in the room, though. I'll give you that. I'm pretty sure your pants aren't in this room. Well done, Drax. Cirrus, what would you like to do?
Drink, everybody.
I am
What is
going to move my full movement right to the doorway of the far room, seeing that nobody responded to Yurdi's call in when she and it sounded very good. So Cirrus is going to attempt the strategy that seems to be working pretty well for her, which is summoning her caterpillars as Madame Culp, although she is quite alarmed to see a half-naked dragonborn in the room.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that the room smells a bit smoky.
Mm-hmm.
She calls out to her caterpillar friends, saying, "Oh, come, dear. This room does not smell very pleasant, and I see there is. Well, let us ignore the half-naked man. I know that you are very keen on some things, but we must be on our way."
Yeah.
Roll me for animal handling, I guess, and see if you can. You know there is one here, so yeah.
And it's with advantage because I'm still just as. Oh, I'm gonna need that advantage. Come on. Oh, no, that was a 9.
Again, I think maybe this caterpillar is psychologically scarred from the nudity and the fire and general brotherly love that it's seen, so it is not prepared to move from its hiding space behind the barrel, unfortunately, at the moment. But yeah, so Fern...
Can I very, as a free action to the side, say, "Come on, Drac, put it away."
Yeah, you can totally say that. I mean...
What can I do? You find my trousers and I'll put it away.
You have hands, cover it.
Yeah,
My
true.
tail? My whole tail? Have you seen the size of my hands? They're tiny in comparison to the rest of my body.
Wait, at least, do you have T-Rex arms?
Yes.
At this point, Dave the second is just standing by the door, just giggling.
I'm not going to make you roll a D something for penis size. Not yet. Maybe next week we'll find out.
A D4.
You said it. Okay. So yes. So Cirrus, so your turn is finished. Ferndale, what would you like to do?
Well, I'd like to try again to gather the mouth on my friend Yurti.
Yeah, I'll give you advantage. Though Yurdi I think's in the other room, so yeah. Yeah, make sure you move. I think you need to be in the next room as well if you want to cast the spell on Yurdi again.
Yeah, I think I can make it over there.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. Oh, yep, no problem. Right between Latha and Francis.
Okay.
I place myself. With a silent laugh, like not laugh, maybe like something like that. With a grin, I cast Prestidigitation.
Okay.
On her back again.
Okay. So you do the same.
Make her smell like sugar cane lower.
Plant has been invented. The sugar plant has been invented.
It's the sugar plant.
Yeah, it's the sugar plant. That's it. Yeah.
Sugar plant. Yeah, spelled differently.
Do you need Arcana check again?
Yeah, just to see if you can, if it's the correct smell, yeah.
19 it is, but I'm gonna roll again for the advantage.
Okay.
18. Okay, first one's better.
Yeah, you're pretty sure that you've got the smell down. So yeah, Yeti, you smell like the correct smell, and you can describe to everyone what the sugar plant smells like if you wish, or you can dodge it. It's up to you.
Well, what I know about this are the moths have like the antennas. The silkworm moths have they increase their sensitivity to the odors because the shape and structure of their sensitive direct airflow through them, and it will attract them. There's no escape.
Yeah.
They'll be all over Yerity's shell as soon as possible.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give you. Well, I think
And I'll give her a big laugh after she's covered with moths.
So yeah, Yuri, I mean, I think Yuri already has advantage, but if you've not, you've got advantage again. But you can't have double advantage. But you do, yeah. But the spell does work, and you get the nice odor of the plant. For I don't know, how long did your spell last for, Ferndale? How long does the spell last for?
Let me check. From this character.
Link up his Francis.
1 hour, it says.
Oh, okay. There you go. So nice smell for a whole hour.
Thanks.
So, Francis, what would you like to do?
Nice.
Francis is going to once more try, because he's failed twice, he's going to once more try to play. No, he didn't fail twice, he did one, but he's going to try one last time to play his bird flute to try and convince one of these last little this is the last caterpillar. So I'm going to play again March of the Caterpillar on my bird flute.
Go for it.
So come on, 18 plus 4, 22.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, your song seems to go a lot better this time, and you slowly see the one that was hiding behind the barrel kind of climb. It climbs all the way to avoid Drax. It seems a bit scared of him, and climbs all the way on the roof past him, and kind of jumps down and rests on the top of one of Francis's feet. So it's like riding your foot. Yeah, and you guys have succeeded. But we've got Latha next. Latha, for fun, would you like to roll for investigation for fun? It is up to you.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
I would. Thank you. I've got no bonuses on this, so.
Mhm.
Can I help?
Okay.
Yeah, you're next. I'll allow you to help. Yeah.
I can help you.
What if I was? Is there still any more to catch? No.
No, they're done. This is just a fun roll, but you might get something fun. But you got it with advantage.
I was gonna roll. What about perception?
Yeah, perception's fine.
Because I've got a plus on that.
You roll twice with an advantage because I help.
Okay.
Take the big
Well,
one.
pretty free. Boom.
You find Latha Drax pants, and you find the little money pouch that he stole previously. So yeah, luckily because you rolled so high, yeah, unfortunately he must have put it into his pants. So
Yeah,
He put his coin purse by his coin purse.
You
No-
might
no
want to
trouser
watch
snake,
out.
though.
There's some snakes in
Yeah,
there.
I hope so. I hope we are.
Oh, you
But
like them? They didn't smell too nice when I passed by.
So yes, you do. The globes in all the rooms seems to flash red, and you know that the game is actually over. You guys can tell me how you march up triumphantly. There are lots of cheers for you guys. Drax gets a few weird looks, as does Dave II for different reasons. But generally, everyone seems to. People seem to be laughing, but in a good way.
It is. Has Drac put his trousers back on? Did Latha give them back?
You guys
would.
told me how.
Yeah, I would. I'd be like, Drac, I think I have something that belongs to you.
Oh, thank you very much. I'll put these back on and protect everyone else.
You might have.
As we
You
got
might have
to
put
the top
something
of
in.
like the
I can
podium, as we get to the top of the podium, can I try and keg him again?
No. 2 pantsing per game, I think, is the limit.
Are we out of initiative?
Yeah, we're out of initiative. Yeah, you guys are back up top. But yeah, Latha's what we're going to say. Latha, are you giving him the money back, or are you just giving the pants back?
Well, I give him his pants back, and I would say you might have left something else, but you'll have to come and see me later to get it.
That doesn't sound PG.
I think she likes onions.
Or trouser snakes.
I think Drac does too.
I'd like to simulate a farting sound as he was putting on his pants.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Rolf, are you doing this downstairs or up top in the crowd?
In the crowd.
Okay, roll for performance
Whatever
to see
he was-
how the crowd takes it.
Can I help with that and just be like, Drac, come on!
You can just roll for performance to see how it goes, if it's heard or yeah.
Okay. Do I get the help?
Yeah.
Oh, sure. Sorry, I
This is
still...
helping.
But I advantage, yeah?
Uh-huh.
Cool. Okay, performance, advantage, that's roll. And it is
13.
13.
30 and yeah, you do okay. A few people chuckle, but yeah, not like the whole crowd. Like only a few people around you notice. But yeah, a few people notice this.
Including me.
There you go. That's the noise that is made. But Madam Corp congratulates you all, and you see her give Cirrus a wink and says, "Oh, she's like, I like your outfit," and she kind of makes a whoop whoop noise, and all the caterpillars kind of jump off you guys and come back to her.
Can Cirrus respond? Still as Madame Culp, of course, just like, and I like yours.
You can, and she does curtsy. But yeah, you get here. All your names are being chanted because you all succeeded as a team to do the final challenge. But yeah, unfortunately, there is no hero of the group because Gromin wasn't here. So yeah, I think a lot of you guys are equal. I think because you all did the prawn challenge and you all did this challenge, so you're pretty much all equal. Yeah, equal.
And can I make a performance of throwing out all of the brochures that I have into the crowd, with a bit of flavor, given that I'm an Air Genasi.
Can I give her help by playing on the bird flute?
Yeah, you can do a whole band thing if you want. I don't mind. I'll say you get a little bit of stages time as people are like clapping because they enjoyed the whole performance, not just finding it. They did quite enjoy the the derobing of the dragon and maybe Drax has some fans and offers of work with the more seedy business going on in the Fey realm.
And you can find a link to that below.
You like Dragon Dick? Find out next week. If today's extra.
Sign up to the Patreon for extra Dragon Dick content, folks.
Yeah, Dragon tier. That's what you guys want.
Not really.
Before we leave, the woman with the caterpillars. I will pick her pocket.
Which one of us are you trying to pick? Because I'm still disguised.
Yeah, you might get confused. You could get confused.
Oh, well, can I roll first and then we'll decide what way we go?
Yeah,
I want to try that too.
What?
With a spell.
Okay, go for it. Yeah, all of it is a sleight of hand if you're trying to pick someone's pocket.
Oh, 26, not 20.
Okay.
I want to cast Unseen Servant.
Hold on, let me just do Drax's first. I doubt unless she gets like a natural 20. Nah, she got a 2. Yeah, you managed to, we'll see who you pick though. So, Cirrus, roll me a d6. If it's even, yes, it's her. If it's odd, it's you. So,
and if it's odd, I'll have to roll as
yeah, you'll have to roll, yeah.
It's even, so it's her.
Yeah, you do actually manage. So yeah, maybe you hug her in a certain way, and her nice silk sari. You do manage to pick something from her pockets. So we will. Yeah, I'm going to say you get another money pouch of money that she doesn't seem to notice. Yeah. Sorry, Ferndale, did you want to do something as well?
I wanted to pick that pocket.
You
With
can
an
try
Russian
and
servant.
pockets, but yeah, it's debatable if you can get anything at this point.
Yeah. Well,
But, yeah.
Maybe
you delayed me. So
You can try it. But I'm going to say you might not get anything. Yeah.
Remember, we're on a stage.
Yeah. I mean. Yeah. Has
it's
anyone?
slippery, isn't it?
Does anyone
Okay,
else?
You know when
I
Drac
take
is the
two
voice
parts
of
again.
reason, it's got Brad.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty.
I
late.
make Drag fart again.
That's fine. Same response. But you do realize it's getting reasonably late though. You guys have been busy doing the games, and you had an hour's rest before when you were eating, and you were. Yeah, but Madam Culp is chatting to a few of you guys. Who would you think would be talking to her a bit more? And I'll let them see if you get any information from her.
Would it be me, given that I'm still disguised as her?
Oh my god.
Whichever
Just for the
guys-
Panthers.
It's just
probably
you're gonna
not
freak
be-
out if you're appearing as her and you go up and speak to her. It's just gonna shit.
She already saw me as her.
Yeah, she's seen it on the
Oh, yeah,
crystal
yeah.
wall vision. Yeah, she kind of liked it. Yeah, but any of you guys can do it. I'll say not Drac or Ferndale because they've been doing stuff. But the rest of you, it's up to you who wants to speak to her.
I also have
thinking
good
that-
charisma.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'd be thinking that Cirrus is her sister or something. I wouldn't know.
Yuri's cute though.
I'd just look at Latha or Francis and be like, wow, I didn't think that she had a sister, but why do you think she was helping us so much during that?
Oh yeah, you didn't see me transform.
You need to roll for perception to see if you can figure out.
Is it passive perception or
Right.
regular?
It depends if you're trying to figure it out or not. Yeah.
Not really.
It'd be passive perception to see if.
My passive is 10.
I'm pretty saying you probably don't know that you're just you believe that there's two of them. There's no reason for you not to believe that.
I'm glad we
Nobody
won
has
thanks to
noticed
your
that
help.
Cirrus is missing.
No. Though half the people, I think, maybe have seen you do this. But yeah, so if you're going to talk to Madam Culp, roll me for persuasion to see, as you're making general chat about stuff, to see what comes up.
Me?
Me.
Whoever wants to, Cirrus or Latha, whoever's going to talk.
+5.
Go for it.
Oh, though that is not a great roll on the dice, but 13.
I mean, no, she seems pretty enamored. I mean, you guys are pretty much local celebrities at the moment. No, she just talks about. She says she believes Lamaya and Kusa would probably never intentionally harm one another due to the damage the family feud caused their families. So yeah, she's a little bit shocked that they're fighting because they spent a long time trying to get the families to at least be neutral with each other. So. Yeah, she just thinks
Yeah,
it's
we're
really.
talking about these people. Sorry.
Yeah.
Would Kasim have any interest in making them, stirring stuff up between them? Oh, sorry, I forgot my voice again. Would Kasim, potentially of the Spicy Brothers, would he have any interest in making them fight?
She said she was talking to Sid Squid, and maybe he's trying to buy one of their businesses. She thinks she heard from him, so she said, maybe it could be beneficial. But again, it's very hard to. All the businesses are owned by families. You can't buy into a business. It takes a long generational thing. So, yeah, but heard from Sid that there was some talk about Kasim trying to buy one of the businesses. But again, she doesn't know if it's the truth or a rumor, but she did hear that.
Huh. That's interesting.
And she does say, you don't think, as she's penning with her little caterpillars again, she says her little friends hate to go around their stalls. It's like they tell her that it feels a bit haunted or something. There's always weird energy going on around the stalls.
Weird energy?
Like, just gives like a... Yeah, they get very nervous when they go past the stalls. But she does say, she says, you guys, so she says, are you guys still investigating? Because she said the market is going to close quite soon.
I want to look for something nice for my daughter. Something silk.
Yeah, you can do. From Madam Cole. Yeah, you can. She says she'll be happy to. If you get your daughter to come, she can fit her for a silk dress. She'll give you a good price.
Could we maybe go to Vader's Otherworldly Goods and get some of that killer vanilla custard she had?
Yeah, you could do. Madam Kolb actually points. It's not that far away. She can point you in the direction of that if you wish to go.
I could eat a bite.
And thank you again, Madam Bolt's sister, for helping us.
Oh, sorry. I'm Cirrus.
But you're not.
I dropped the illusion. Yes, I am.
It's pretty neat.
Ta-da!
You're pretty talented.
It's just a little trick I learned at Bard College.
Wow, and educated. Very nice.
Oh, I'm not actually particularly smart.
I think you are. That was pretty neat.
Thanks, Yurdi. I thought you smelled really good.
Thanks. I thought it was kind of weird that she had some pants down there that smelled like onion though. I don't know if that's for like a specific clientele, but kind of noticed that Drac was wearing them later.
Oh, that might be why they smelled of onion.
Oh. He does kind of stink, huh?
Maybe you could lend him some of that perfume you used.
Oh,
I can hear every word you're saying.
Oh,
Yeah, unless you guys are whispering, this is just openly going.
we didn't think you could hear us all the way up there in your ivory tower.
I'm a dragon. I'm just not deaf.
Well,
Do not enrage me again.
Oh, maybe you
I
should
just
take
look at
those
Drac
words
and
to
start
heart.
calling him Onion Dick.
Onion boys.
Yeah.
Ferndale, do you think you could make Drac smell like something not onion?
Ferndale, do you want to try and change Drac's scent for a little bit?
Are you gonna make him smell like fart?
It's up to him.
Please don't do that, because we're right at that level where we.
Oh God!
Your
Yeah,
nose
we're
level
tiny.
to it.
Just
I can't
so we
I
know.
just make noise.
Okay. Sorry, Drac.
Just so we know, while that conversation was happening, I was eating one of the two onions, so I now only have one.
Okay, please mark one onion off your inventory.
Well, your breath smells a little oniony now too.
Do they turn into like roasted or
Why does your
charred
breath smell
onion
like
when
your
you
dick,
cook them?
Drax?
Don't know. How would
Is
you
that
like
what
to
they
find
smell
out?
like?
Okay, we'll move this along before we get more sexual stuff going on. But,
Yo, madam, I'd like to ask for a sample, maybe a scarf or something, so I can show the quality of your dresses to my daughter. Can you give me a scarf?
yeah, roll me for persuasion.
Alright. Persuasion. That's a dirty 20.
A dirty
Yeah,
20.
she gives you like a very small scarf for a child. It's only worth a few gold pieces, probably like 5 gold pieces. She gives it you kind of as a gift to show you the workmanship. Yeah, so you can put that on your inventory if you wish.
Scarf, yeah, you said?
Yeah, just a 5 gold piece scarf, yeah.
Awesome.
I hope they'd never have to be fire retardant for dragonborns. Ugh, that's a horrible thing to experience.
Unfortunately, we keep one handy.
I've been
hope-
torched by him too, but thankfully I don't wear clothes. I got my hardy shell.
So, yes, you guys do notice that the market is starting to close up a little bit. Yes, Cirrus?
Could we take a quick pause?
I'm trying to get you guys to that point, but there's a lot of dick conversations going on, so you know how that goes on. Yeah,
There is always time for onion dicks.
there's always time for dick. That should be our slogan for the show.
Onion badges.
Other non-dick related items are available for those of you against dick, so don't worry. So, as you guys, Yuri takes the lead for once and goes, she must be pretty hungry for these little custard vanilla buns. And you guys walk a little bit further on, where you see a very strange looking neon sign. And it reads Madame Vague's Magic Memories. It's a big neon sign, and it seems to be like a little bit of a fortune-telling stall. And you can see this large serpent woman who seems to be polishing a large glass-looking bowl. But she looks very mysterious, and she kind of beckons you guys over. And there you can see what she looks like.
Ooh.
So yeah, she's like a very strange-looking snake hybrid human person, and she welcomed you to her Madame Vague's little shop, and she asked you if you would care to awaken a memory, only for 1 gold piece.
I don't know that I like the snakes here lately.
After the conversation, this one does not smell of onions. This one smells.
Brother Francis turns to Lath and goes, Is that a trouser snake that she talks about?
No,
Is it-
Francis.
No?
That's an actual snake.
Oh.
Can I go up to her and be like, I am intrigued by your offer, Miss Snake Lady?
So she said, "My name is Madame Vague," and she says, "Just 1 gold piece, and then put your hand into this. I don't know if they have it in other countries. It's like a tombola, but it's like a big glassed one. And she kind of shakes it around, and you put your hand in.
Yep.
Is it one of your own memories, or is it a random person's memories that you get?
You're gonna find out after the break. So,
Hey.
Yep. Oliver, tell me when we're live again, and I'll.
We are all on screen, buddy. It's all yours.
Okay. So, Silas, you're gonna have to unmute because I'm talking to you. So yeah, you put your hand in this weird glass tombola and rifle through, and I need you to roll me a D100, please.
Oh, jeez. How do I do that on D&D Beyond?
Little dice bottom
On
left.
the left, the little dice.
There
and
it
there'll
is.
be one. Yeah.
74.
To 74. So I'd note this on your sheet. So inside of this weird glowing globe, you find a copper coin with a smiling satyr's face on one side and a satyr's skull on the other.
Mm.
And can you also roll me a d6?
That would be a 1.
Okay. So you this remind you of something? And yeah, it seems a sad memory. You don't particularly want to talk about it now, but this is, you recognize this from your past. And it was not a good memory. But again, you're not maybe inclined to tell everyone at the moment, but you do obviously secrete this little coin and just note it on your sheet for now. She again offers the rest of you guys, if you'd like to pay a gold piece for maybe a memory or a trinket or something.
I don't know if it's something if I want to remember. I've came away from my past. That's why I'm here. I've tried to get away from the past. I don't know if perhaps that's a good idea. What about you, Sister Latha? Maybe your memory's about happier than mine?
No, I think I will get a trinket because I have worked to not remember some memories and I don't want some to come out. So I'll have a little look around and see if she's got any little trinkety things that I can give her, that I can get instead.
Yeah, you can look around while everyone else is deciding. Yeah. Would anyone else like to see if they've got anything in the tombola?
I'll put a gold coin in.
Okay, roll me a D100.
Yes, I'm one.
Ooh, I got 47.
47. You find some tinted glasses that are so dark that they can't be seen through. So very thick shades that you can't actually see through them. And can you roll me a D6 as well?
I got a 1.
Again, you get the same. This is not a happy memory. This is a very sad memory from your past that you're probably not too keen to share with anyone at the moment, but it is something from your past, which again, you can delve into another point. Anyone else like to have a go in the mystical tombola?
Is everything that we take a memory?
She said you'll have to find out. Though she does say that, especially to, she looks over at Francis and Latha, she says, memories always catch up with you, so it's better to seize the day. But she just goes back to talking to Drac.
I think I'm going to leave my past in the past.
Very good. You can look around at some of her other wares then. Ferndale, how about you?
I'll stay passive. I'll just watch.
Okay. And how about Yurti?
Go for it. I don't think it's quite like Drac to not take something, though, so...
Not when I want to pay for it, and if it's gonna be a memory, I don't want to see it.
Well, I could have offered to pay, but...
Yeah,
I can't
I'll
help
allow
you with
it.
memory.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Yurti, roll me a...
Pistol.
Roll me a D100 and remove 1 gold piece.
I'm the taken.
Yeah.
14.
14.
One of the two, so I can
14.
hear.
Oh, okay. So, Yuri, you have a tiny electrum whistle that only the Fae can hear. There's a little whistle. And can you roll me a D6 as well?
It's tiny, just like me.
Is it? Well, yeah, for you it's probably like perfect size, I would say, probably for you.
4.
4. Yours actually is just a recent memory, something that you actually used. You lost it, and yeah, you're quite happy to have found it. But again, maybe you don't want to reveal what this memory is. But yeah, it's a recent memory that happened, I'm going to say probably only a few months ago. I will go back to Latha. So Latha, I think you were looking around the store. Yep, you see like lots of weird ointments, like snake oil and other unusual concoctions. The only thing you find that might be of interest is that you find that there are 2 minor potions of healing for sale, which are 50 gold pieces each.
So she doesn't have like any little like jewelry or?
Yeah, roll me for. Have you got anything particular that you're looking for?
Nah, I just didn't want to get a memory because it might cost me more than just gold. Like,
Yeah, she has like a, it's like a metaphysical shop. So there's like crystals and stuff.
oh,
Proper-
I've got some shiny stones.
Yeah, if you want. I mean, the only magical stuff seems to be something to do with the tombola and the potions, the 2 potions. But the rest is, she's got like, rabbit's foots on lengths of cord and stuff like that. Yeah, dream catchers. Yeah, all those type of things. Pendulums. So you can buy some of that if you want.
I probably get a little dream catcher and a little handful of crystals.
Okay, I'm going to say that'll cost you. Roll me a d6, and that's how much she sells them for, and you can just put those little knickknacks on your sheet. However, for all of you guys who didn't voluntarily put your hand in, can you all remove me 1 gold piece, and you still have to roll on the table.
Wait, where's my inventory?
So I'll go with Drac first. Roll me a d100.
I got 5 for this thing, so I'll take 5.
Okay, so deduct 5 often, yeah. So Drac, what did you get for your 100 score?
26.
126? What?
26.
Sorry, 26. Was that 126? Oh, okay. This is a bit disgusting. You have a soot-stained sock in which, luckily, a nugget of coal magically appears at the end of each day at dawn. So you have a little sock that makes coal.
Nice.
And can you roll me a d6?
A d6. There we go. 2.
2. Oh, this is a happy memory. It gives you lots of joy finding this. You thought you'd misplaced it. Again, you don't want to share this memory with everyone at the moment, but you're very happy to have found your lost sock. So you can add that to your inventory. And again, you can make coal every day now if you wish. Ferndale, same thing. Roll me remove 1 gold piece, though you don't know it's gone yet, and roll me a 100.
$77.
77. You find a pinworld whirligig that spins even when there's no wind. So like those little kids things, like a little windmill plaything, spins around all the time. And roll me a d6 to see what type of memory it is.
1.
Oh, unfortunately for you, another sad memory. But again, you keep it close to yourself. But maybe it will come up in the future. Francis, same thing. Remove 1 gold piece. Again, you don't know this has happened. And roll me a d100 and then a d6.
I've done the 1 gold, so... Where's this? Where's that gone? The thing keeps disappearing off screen. 69!
Oh, 69. You find a silvered pine cone. And can you roll me a d6 to see what type of memory it is? 3
on the d6.
It is a childhood memory. It is something from your past, from when you were a child.
Okay.
Again, you don't want to share the memory at the moment, but it is something you thought you had lost from your childhood and you've now received back. Latha, same thing. I think you're the last one. Roll me remove 1 gold piece and a d100 and then the d6. What did you get?
11.
11.
You've rolled a d20. You've not rolled a d100. You've rolled the wrong dice.
I'll have a... Oh, hold on. How do I get a d100 on here then?
This is the 2 d10s.
Oh, together. These ones. Hold on.
It's okay. So I do have an 11 on the sheet, but...
No?
Yeah.
Is that right? No. Why is it to the 1d6?
It's fine. It's 43
it's
and then
43,
it's 4.
43.
Is it 43?
Yeah.
Okay, 43. You find a tiny wooden sliff figurehead from a model ship. Do you like the things that you get on the front of ships, like mermaids and stuff? But yours is sylph. It's like a elemental type thing. So can you roll me a d6 to see what type of memory it is?
A 1.
A 1?
Yeah.
Everyone's rolling ones on that.
Yeah, you've another sad memory. So yeah, you guys did not roll as well. Apart from I think Yuri, you got a happy memory.
I got a childhood memory.
And you got a childhood what? Okay.
And
But yeah,
Jack had a happy memory.
Oh yeah, Drac had one. So he's mixed bag kind of, but yeah. But some of you guys don't even know you have this. You'll just find it later. But she does ask you, like, she says, "Can I help you guys with anything?" She says, "Are you looking for anything?"
You seem to know a great deal about things that may or may not have happened. Do you have any idea of what's going on with the seafood cellar and the noodle cellar?
Yeah, you see her tongue slithers, flicks out a lot, like she's testing the air. And I want you to all roll an Arcana check for me.
Ooh.
Not something I am good at.
15 for Francis.
Okay.
13 for Dave the second.
I also got a 13.
Or 3.
Oh.
Hands up if you got 15 or over.
I'm on the wrong screen. Hold on.
No worries. Just one of you so far. Okay.
Francis,
The
the
rest
wise.
of Apart from Francis, you guys are just you've never really seen this type of creature before, so you're just intrigued by the way she moves and sways. But Francis, you think you've either heard or seen one of these, and you can see that her tongue seems to be sensing magic, like she's tasting it in the air. Drax, what did you get?
4.
Okay, no.
Wait, has Ferndale rolled? Because he'd probably have the best Arcana.
No, I don't think so.
Let me do.
Yeah. But yeah,
Nope.
so she's doing that. But yeah, she just say, so she looks at you, Cirrus, and she's like, she does know quite a lot about things. And she says maybe if you gave her some silver or gold, she might be able to give you a bit more information about what you're looking for.
I have silver, and I'll hold out a silvered pine cone.
She says, that is your memory, not mine. And she pushes it back.
Can I give her another gold piece?
She kind of just does that, like she wants more. She just tosses the gold up in the air a bit more.
You said silver or gold. A gold piece is worth more than silver.
She says it's just a local thing we say. She's like, the price is 20 gold pieces if you want to know some information about your problem.
Can I do an insight check to see if she's scamming us?
You can, yeah.
By the way, my Arcana was 19.
You get the same as Francis, then you can tell that she is.
Nat
What
20
did you-
for 22.
Oh, okay, yeah. She's creepy as fuck, the way that her head moves and her eyes are darting around, and yeah. But no, you're pretty sure she's more mystical. She seems pretty trustworthy. She's just creepy.
Can
She seems really honest.
Can I use a persuasion check to see if I can haggle the price down to 15 gold pieces?
You can, yes.
I would very like to romance this
Oh
reptilian
fuck.
woman.
Yeah, no. Okay, I'll give her the 20 gold. The 20 gold.
What did you get? If you got a
I got a
natural
9.
one.
No.
Oh, okay. She's not put the
I got a
price up.
4.
It's 20 gold pieces, but Drac, yeah, you can try and persuade or performance in a minute after Cirrus is finished. Yeah. So Cirrus, what are you asking her?
I'll give her the 20 gold pieces. And I would like to ask, who is responsible for instigating the can't come up with a word.
The seafood noodle wars.
Who is responsible for instigating the troubles with the seafood and noodle vendors.
Yeah, she asks you to sit on a separate table with like a silk cloth, and she reveals a small crystal ball, and she tells you to look deep into it, and you concentrate for only a few seconds, but you get a flash, and you can see this weird blue monkey that seems to be before, when you were there with everyone and the table collapsed, you can see this little blue monkey was kind of laughing, hidden behind the cart before it flies away, and then the image disappears. She says, "There is your answer."
There. I think we're barking up the wrong tree. There's a blue monkey. I think it has wings.
A winged monkey? What wonder is this?
I saw it fly away in the ball. I am assuming it is winged.
Yeah, you just get a flash of it. It's not something you recognize yet, but it does look like a monkey with wings. But it's a flash that you see, and only you see it in the crystal ball briefly.
Like Wizard of Oz, monkey with wings.
Maybe.
So which of us is Dorothy?
Yeah.
Is Drac Dorothy?
Francis is Dorothy.
As you
I think
are.
it's a well-known fact that Dorothy's dick's made of onions.
Drac, you wanted to do something? You'll have to roll me a persuasion roll and tell me what you're trying to say.
Can you remind me of her name?
Her name is Madam Vague.
I rolled a 12. So I say to her, "Yo, what's up with Riz?"
She just looks at you and rolls and focuses her eyes a bit, and she just slithers out that she says, "You're a lot more charming when you don't wear pants." And then she goes back
This
over.
can be quickly arranged.
But yeah, she does say, she says she is going to be closing up shop, but she says she hopes you guys enjoyed your memories, and please come and visit her more professional shop in the Winter District if you guys have a chance. But she just start clearing the stores up, and you do realize it is about 3 o'clock in the morning. The stores are going to start closing soon. So what would you guys like to do?
As she left,
She's still there. She's just tidying up some of her bits, yeah?
I would like to pick her pocket.
You can try.
See if he rolls a crit again.
I rolled 18.
Yeah, you do pick her pocket.
What pocket? It's just a snake.
So you've got some robes and stuff on, but we'll be investigating what you find in a little bit, Drac and Latha, to see what goodies you found. But yeah, she does. You do see that she does have these potions of healing. If any of you guys are interested, so it is up to you. But they are 50 gold.
Party money, like to buy potions for the party.
Yeah, it's up to you guys. There's 2 potions of healing. That's minor potions of healing, but I don't know if you guys have money.
I'm thinking, how much money do we have? Do we have a party fund already?
Don't think
We're
so.
still on starting gold. No?
I've got like 10 gold.
I have 9.
No, maybe later.
How much
19
gold
gold.
Well, I should have 9 because I bought that memory
Where does it
bullshit.
stand then?
It's on. Yeah, there's a little gold. It looks like some wheat. That's gold. Yeah, I'll show you. I don't think you guys probably do have enough at this point, but possibly if you get paid, you could come back. Maybe she'll still be there.
If we chipped in, we could get one between us, but there's not much point all throwing away all our money for one healing potion.
Yeah, I mean, you guys could come back later. She's just clearing up for the night, though. But yeah, yes, Drac.
Can I try and steal one?
You can try.
Oh no. 11.
She catches you, and she's like, "Oh, are you paying for that?" He's like, "That'll be 50 gold pieces."
I could definitely pay you another way.
She's like, "Oh, of course," and she gives you a big hug. And what you don't know is that she's stolen the other wallet that you have. But you do have.
That's what you get for robbing everybody.
Yeah, but you
Do
do
I
have
notice
one.
this happen?
You do have one. You do have one.
Do I notice this happen? Can I make like a perception check?
You can. It'd be very high. She is very stealthy and mystical.
I mean, I wasn't going to stop her if that makes any impact on it. I got 12.
No, you don't see anything. No. pretty she knows about people like you guys, and she is a fortune teller, so...
Oh, she knows about people like us. By any chance, might she speak a secret language that me and her may know from a guild?
She speaks Draconic, so yeah, if you spoke that, she would speak that, which probably only you know, unless someone else has picked it.
Thinking more thieves chant.
You can try and see if she registers anything, like write her a note or something and see if she notices.
Okay, so I write her a little note that just says, "This is how you can contact me."
Okay.
And I slide it across the desk.
I give her a flyer.
Yeah, you have to
staple a flyer to it on the way by.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you don't know. All I'll say, Drax, later, and I think it's from a film. When you check later, she's given you like your equivalent phone number back to you. Yeah.
She gives him back his own number.
Yeah, but he doesn't know yet. So yeah, we'll find out. But yes, what would
I
you
would
guys
have
like
thought
to
that she
do?
didn't want to shag the guy whose dick smelled like an onion.
Well, you didn't roll high enough, so she wasn't that bothered.
And
she
she
can
posed nude for the entire community.
Yeah, she thinks you're a slack, so...
You know what? I think, sorry, totally out of character, but you've just given me an idea for the next time I go out. I'm going to take a weighted dice that always rolls a 1, and whenever guys ask me for their number, I'm going to make them fucking roll for it.
That's funny. So we should do that. Yeah, so what would you guys like to do? So she's pretty much putting her wares together. What would you guys like to do?
Francis is hungry.
I'll take my walking stick and put it in the nook of my amputated arm and pat Drax on the leg and say, "It's okay, man. You gotta shoot your shot sometimes." I think she might know that you're holding some snakes hostage, though, so she might have some not so warm feelings towards you. Maybe you should get that checked, but let's maybe brighten our spirits with some killer vanilla custard, huh?
I might advise the use of soap or perfume. She might not be keen on onions.
She has a lot of sandalwood incense.
Sorry, 2 cents.
Yeah, and nag champa if you want to. Yeah, you could buy some incense if you want to smell nice.
That wasn't directed towards me. That was geared towards Drac.
I hear they might like the smell of patchouli. Sounds kind of like it came from, I don't know, some hippie age or something, but might be worth a shot.
Go get those custard buns.
Yeah,
And I hold a hand out to Yurdi because she and I are the same height.
Hey.
Yeah, you do start making your way to the where you've heard that Veda's otherworldly goods, where these amazing vanilla custards are, and as you're passing, you realise that you've kind of circled back of it, and you seem to be getting close to the Spicy Brothers, like behind the tent. And can you all roll me for perception?
A 12.
Oh,
9.
I've got 7. I'm so bad.
17.
Oh, somebody's rolling decent at least. Oh, you're it as well.
I'm rolling
Oh,
shit.
Ferndale with the 1.
Okay. Did anyone get over 12?
I got 12.
Over the me.
Weirdy and I. And
Okay. For everyone who got over 12, as you're just walking past this bit, you see that persimmon rinds kind of fall down from the sky and little bits of juice and stuff as you look up, but you can't see anything. But there's like the weird little peels that you get from persimmons seem to fall on the ground in front of you guys.
do we want to look into that?
I give Cyrus a nudge on the elbow.
Oh,
I'm falling.
Yeah. So if you didn't get over 12, you don't know what happened. Stuff just starts to land on you. But if you did, you notice that they came directly from above you. But yeah, you can't see anything there.
Do we want to? Can anybody see whatever this is throwing those, or are we able to follow that?
If you guys want to roll for investigation to see if you can maybe follow, like a trail for where these things have come from or going to, yeah?
Not me.
Oliver.
You want to help?
Yeah, you can have a go.
Mine's not terrible. It was almost
this
a
has
nat
got
20,
14.
but
Loaded my fucking D&D Beyond dice.
But you get a 3 now.
22.
Oh,
Our Ferndale's got a
Drac as well,
22.
though.
Come on. Drac as well.
I have a 19.
I got 10.
Okay, so yeah, anyone, it's not too difficult. Anyone who got over 12, you notice that the peel seemed to be leading into the behind the tent of the Spicy Brothers tent, which again is quite quiet now with the store starting to close up.
These are peels of like fruit.
Yeah, persimmons. They seem to be like little bits of juice and stuff seem to have fallen out of the sky and lead into the tent.
do we want to see what might be dropping things from the sky?
Let's go follow it. Let's see.
Wouldn't it just be the sky dropping it from the sky?
Wouldn't
I
these
don't
fall from a
think the
tree? There
sky-
would be a tree above us, wouldn't there?
Do
There
you
would
think
be.
clouds eat?
No.
I find that personally a little bit. That's a bit personal.
Oh, sorry.
you see Cirrus's hair, sort of cloud-like hair, sort of like inflate a little bit and move around.
I'm gonna look at Francis. I think I made her mad.
Francis is going to look away and look back at you like, I think you did too, but I don't know what you said. I don't understand.
Drac watches as this confusion continues, and he just decides to dash straight towards where the peels are coming from. Curiosity has got the better of him.
Yeah.
Oh
so
no!
you run-
Shit! He's gonna steal things.
Yeah, Drac, no, stop stealing things.
You kind of get into it. Looks like a storeroom type of thing, like the back tent to the Spicy Brothers' larger tent, and yeah, you do see that there's a little bit of a trail of the persimmons, and there does seem to be a sealed crate that says persimmons on it, but this one is sealed. And yeah, anyone who goes in with Drac, roll me for investigation as you kind of look around this back room.
I'm following him in because I'm worried about what he's going to steal.
Yeah.
Me too.
We're all making sure he's not stealing.
Oh, I've got 10.
10? Okay.
Oh, that was... Yeah, no. I got a 3.
Yeah, I'm in the 3 gang with you.
You guys are looking at your feet if you got a 3, yeah? Anyone get over 14 for this?
Me and Cyrus are bent over looking around and just bang heads into each other.
Mm-hmm.
I got a 15.
Okay, so for anyone who got 14 or above, maybe your spell's still going, but yeah, you can see something kind of at the very bottom behind the persimmon crate, like this kind of strange thing. And from what Sarah said, it does kind of look like a blue monkey. seems to be like gnawing at the persimmon crate, but pretty cute. Nearly as cute as you, Yerdy. So, yeah, what would you like to do? Are you going to tell everyone else? Because I think you're the only one who can see it.
I'm gonna shuffle in my retract my arms in my shell and produce a piece of copper wire.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast message at the creature.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say, "Hey, I think you dropped some peels on her head. That wasn't very nice."
Okay. What languages do you speak? Do you speak Sylvan?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You understand, yeah. So you notice it is the Fey language. And this is, it looks like an animal, but it clearly is more intelligent because it can speak back to you. And it seems to have like a cute voice. And it's like, oh no, sorry, we were just, we were doing one of our jobs for Kasim, and we just, were a little bit hungry, so we came back.
I'll pull out another piece of copper wire.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, we're doing a job too. Maybe we can work together.
None of us hear any of this. So.
Would you like to come out?
Yeah, the little thing you see, he looks a bit dopey, and he kind of flies and sits on the crate looking at you guys with his big eyes. And they're very cute. They're like bush babies with wings, if you can see the picture. They're super cute. Little bit confused. But yeah, he's like, and he's covered, dribbling with this persimmon liquid all down his belly. And he's like, have you got any persimmons?
They might be able to help you open up that crate.
Yeah, we were also going for some killer vanilla custard. That might be, something.
He's like, I like sweet stuff quite a bit. He's like, He's like, you guys seem okay. And any of you guys who speak Sylvan at this point, it's now speaking openly. So I think Latha, you'd understand. Yerdy, you'd understand.
I was going to say, I need to check.
I do.
Yeah, I do.
Latha,
I do too.
I think
Me too.
Ferndale does. Cirrus, I think. Yeah, anyone who speaks Sylvan, which is the Fey language, you can understand as it speaks. And it's, just saying like, he's been working for Kasim for a bit, doing some odd jobs and stuff. And,
what
loves
kind of job?
Yeah.
He's really cool. He we get to play games with some of the market vendors. Like we do little tricks and stuff, and it's pretty fun. And then he pays us with these cool persimmons.
Little mischievous tricks.
Well, just fun tricks. He's sometimes we'll misplay stuff or tie shoelaces together. He's just innocent fun.
Did you happen to do something with some onions?
He's yeah. He's Gary did that. He's on break at the moment. Gary stole some spring onions before. Again, just for some fun.
Oh, and did somebody pull something with one of the carts? It fell.
Yeah. He's I think we gnawed the legs a bit. It was fun.
Do you know that he's underpaying you guys?
He's we can get more persimmons?
Yeah, definitely. I don't think he's treating you guys right. I think he's taking you for fools.
He's no. He's good. He rescued us because he's have you guys heard of the Shadowlands?
So the Underdark.
It's it's where some of you guys are from. It's the more creepy version of the Feywild. You would have heard of it even if you'd not been. But he's we live in a little forest near the Shadowland border, and we've been getting attacked by these big beasts. And so Kasim said he'd rescue us if we came and did some odd jobs for him. So we came with him.
Well, rescuing shouldn't have a caveat.
No.
We're happy.
He should be looking after you. He shouldn't be making you work.
We're cool
You should
with it.
be getting persimmons for nothing, and being able to go out and do your own fun.
All roll me a perception check for me.
Is that only the people that understand the conversation?
I mean, I would imagine one of you's translating for the rest of you guys, so you could probably all understand what's going on. Yeah.
18.
Okay.
I'd probably be whispering to Francis to know what they're saying.
I would be asking you what they're saying.
Yeah, I would imagine one of you would be sharing, so you could all communicate. Anyone who got over 15 realizes that you've seen lots of different foods around the night market, but you've actually not seen persimmon, so this is actually rare. So that does seem a little bit, yeah. But he says that, he says, like, my name's Terry, and Gary's my friend. There's a few of us. So Terry just says, he's like, are you going to open the crate now so I can chow down a bit?
Hey Terry, could you do us if we open this crate for you, would you be able to do us a favor?
He's like, okay, sure.
Just somebody is looking for someone, and we just want to, if you could tell them about the onions. Just because somebody got in a lot of trouble for that.
He's like, do me a persuasion roll to see if he'll agree to do it.
Can I assist by opening the persimmon box while she's saying this?
Yeah, if you give him persimmons, he's going to be very easy to convince, yes.
Okay, I'll have my crowbar and start prying that open.
Thank you, because
That's a strength check, I think, with the crowbar, but I think you get advantage because you're using the crowbar.
Oh, sorry. Another persuade. So I have advantage, so...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. 23! Thank
Yeah.
God, because the first one was an 8.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, did you manage to open the box?
Does a 17 open the box?
Yeah, it shatters, and I'm going to say, for fun, all roll me a d20, everyone.
Everyone.
Everyone. And...
I probably shouldn't use my nub as a fulcrum, huh?
That's a natural 20. I don't know
Okay.
that.
19.
Okay, which 3 people got the lowest?
I got a 14.
Okay.
Got
Feels like a
7.
waste of a nat 20.
9.
Ferndale and Yuri got 7 and 9. Who else? Did anyone else get lower than that?
14.
I've not rolled yet. Hold on.
Oh.
I can get my thing to work.
Yeah, 14 would be the next lowest.
Okay.
17.
Still the next lowest.
That's everyone.
Is
The
it?
3... Okay, the 3 lowest people, as Yuri breaks open the crate, they fly out, and the 3 people with the lowest, you do get pelted with the persimmons and are a little bit soggy. Though Terry seems pretty happy, and he does start to lick some of your faces.
Francis, who doesn't eat much, will take the opportunity to eat a little bit of fruit.
Okay. Yeah, you can do. It's all over the place, but yeah, some of them have kind of...
As he wipes it off his face, he'll just go...
They're pretty
Can
tasty.
Can I take a piece of persimmon off of Yuri's head and eat it?
You can, yeah. They're all over the place. And all over 3 of you guys. But yeah, you succeed, and he's like, yeah, sure, I can do you a favor. Like, I'm covered in persimmons now. So, yeah, he's happy to help you out if he can.
We want to make... Somebody got in a lot of trouble for the trick with the onions. Would you be okay clearing the air on that one? And, I mean, if Kasim was the one who told you to do it, the blame can be on Kasim. That's not on you.
Yeah, he says he's happy to... Yeah, he'll do that. So, yeah, he will accompany you. Though he doesn't want to get anyone in trouble too much, but he said he'll tell whoever you want that they've been playing games. He'll admit to that, yeah. And that Kasim. He does seem to like Kasim. He just says he rescued us, so yeah, he doesn't want to get him in trouble too much.
Like my friend said, your rescue shouldn't come with a caveat. Come with us, Brother Terry. Come tell your story, so we can clear the air for everyone.
He's like, how many persimmons do you have?
I'll reach in my pockets and all the ones that I let slide down into my pockets, and also some 2 small nuts and a mushroom and 3 seeds and hold them all out to him because that's all my food.
He's not. He's persimmons only, but he's like, it's okay. We're like, well, we'll stick around here in the Fame Market. But yeah, he agrees to accompany you guys. But you guys do think that you probably should be getting back to the stalls now because, like I said, all the stalls seem to be closing up now.
I snag a handful of persimmons before leaving with them.
You can do. You all notice there seems to be, Terry tells you about, shows you the little cages that they've been sleeping in as well. That's what they arrived in when they came.
Rescue, Terry. That's not rescue.
Brother Terry,
This is
you should not be
captivity.
sleeping in a cage. This is not rescue. Yes, Sister Latha, this is captivity.
This is, yeah,
Francis has a
I
tear
mean-
in his eye.
I may not be as naturally inclined as my friends here, but even I can tell you that cages aren't where you should. That being put in a cage isn't a rescue.
He said they'd rather go back to their little tree near the Shadowland borders, but it's obviously been destroyed by these big beasts. He's like, maybe you guys could look into that so we could go home.
That might be something we could potentially do, but we might need to talk to our boss.
Cool with that. He's cool with that.
A more noble cause I've never heard. To get you home and away from these cages. I can't believe you think this cage is your rescue, your freedom. We will take you home. Won't we, friends? And Francis will look around.
Friends.
So, yeah, so you guys do
I reckon we
think...
should eat him.
Just to prove a point about friendship, Cirrus is gonna hug Drac around the leg because she's tiny.
Is that
Strategically-
as well? Another euphemism?
Strategically avoiding the onion patch.
And I dodge.
Yeah, you can do 2 dexterity checks if you want to versus to see if she does manage to hug you.
Any specific type of dex or just?
Yeah, you could do it'd be acrobatics, I guess.
Yeah, I'll do acrobatics. That's a 22. You are going to accept my hug whether you like it or not.
He does manage to hug you, unless you got better than that.
No.
Okay.
7.
And Francis
Yeah.
cries another tear, this time of joy.
We're friends.
Terry's happy to go with you. He's like, oh, are you going back to the stalls then to see the owners? He's like, cool, I'll come with you.
I'll send a message to both the owners and just tell them, hey, it's Yurdy, the turtle, from earlier, but we're coming back because I think we got an update for you. We'll see you soon.
Yeah, you hear both the owners say, oh, okay, cool, yeah, we're just wondering what you guys have been doing. And you guys do arrive not soon after, with both the owners gathered outside their stores that I'm going to say are reasonably close to each other. And like, so which one was like, they start to argue again. And they're like, so it was definitely them, wasn't it? They're like arguing and pointing like, you can prove who it was, right?
We have a friend who might be able to give you a little bit of information on that. Hey Terry, can you tell them about the trick that you were told that you played and that you were who told you to do it?
Terry at this point is nearly passed out because he's crammed full of persimmons and kind of drooling, like those when hamsters eat too much stuff. Like he can barely move or talk at this point. But he does say that he's like, yeah, it's like we've been playing games with your stalls, but just for fun, not to like hurt anyone. It's like our friend Kasim has been just telling us to play some fun games for you guys to enjoy. And the vendors seem to look a bit angry. They're like, why would he do this? He's like, have you guys got anything else? Like, why would Kasim be playing games with our stalls? He's like, it doesn't make... They start to look at you guys a bit suspiciously.
He wants to
So
buy
shoot
one of
them.
your stalls out.
Do not
Sorry,
shoot them.
pardon? Sorry, a few of you talking. Dave the second, what were you saying?
Oh.
Sorry, there was one more, Dave.
Dave. 7 Daves. Go for it.
No, you have to read it from start to beginning.
Hold on. That's why the game takes so long. Penis
No,
Dave.
it's Danny Dan the second.
Davey Dave the second. Yeah, I've got it on my thing, yeah.
Thank you,
Okay.
Martin. Thank you. Yeah, he's trying to steal your stall. He just wants to buy one of them. So he wants one of you to fuck off. He's going to buy that one, and he'll get the other one of you to fuck off and buy your one.
Okay, roll
It's
me.
all about real estate.
Roll me for persuasion with advantage, because you basically explained it very easily. So yeah, roll me for persuasion.
Ooh. 14.
14? Yeah, they seem a bit more intrigued. They're like, that starts to make sense. But they're like, but why would Kasim want our stalls? It doesn't make sense. They already have a stall, so they're like, they seem to be less looking at you guys, but they're like, there's something missing. They're like, so...
Well, we did hear that his brother is getting married soon. And so I think he's looking to expand, so to speak. And knowing that there has historically been fighting between your stalls, I think he attempted to incite that once more in the hopes that one of your businesses might suffer enough that he could purchase it.
You see them both nodding a bit now, and Kuzo, the kobold, seems to scream and get some gammon to go and grab Kasim and Vey. And yeah, maybe a few minutes later, they both arrive to hear more shouting, and they're like, what's going on? What are we... Whoa. Kasim's like, what am I being accused of? I've not done anything.
Does somebody else want to take this? Because I can give you bardic inspiration.
Okay, so Brother Francis will take the lead if you want. Then it seems that this.
I'm going to give you bardic inspiration.
Thank you. So it seems that Kasim, when he's freed my friend Brother Terry here, has attached some conditions to his freedom, and it appears that Brother Terry and his friend Brother Gary have been used as pawns in this trickery and deception to try to sow dissent amongst market owners to bring shares and profits down. It is all about real estate, like Brother Dave II said. And I think Mr. Kasim here wants to own up to what he's been doing. I think he's been a naughty one.
Final roll. So who wants to try and persuade Kasim to possibly confess?
Can I give advantage to whoever rolls by telling that Drax's going to fuck him in the arse with his onion dick if he doesn't?
Well, can we do it as an intimidation instead of a persuasion then?
Yeah.
And I'm giving whoever makes the roll bardic.
Right. Well, Dave, you do the intimidation then, as soon as you're there.
Yeah. Intimidation or persuasion, depending on how.
There you go.
Right, look at 19.
19. Very good. Yeah.
Don't forget your bardic. Don't forget your bardic inspiration.
Yeah, is it help?
Yeah, it's still 19.
19 still pretty good.
No, add a d6 to it.
Yeah, it's plus d6 to the 19.
Fucking hell.
25.
Yes, come on.
Still pretty good. 25's fine.
Yeah, 21.
21. Nice.
They look at Drac, and they maybe heard about.
They look at where? They look at the onion dick.
They see him with groomers and starts to cry, like not cry, but a little bit cry. And he's like, my brother's leaving me, and I didn't know what to do. My store's gonna fail, and he starts crying a lot. And all the vendors look a little bit shocked, and like they were quite angry before, but now they're a bit confused. So you see Lamio and Kusa and V looking a bit like, we didn't. No, you'll be fine. And then one of them seems to be like, well, I guess, like, do we have to call the town guard? And they look at you guys for advice, like technically you've committed a crime, but they're like, they like to deal with stuff in the market, but they're asking for advice.
I don't think you need to involve anyone else. I think that we can come up with a solution amongst each other. You all have important jobs here at the market, and you all have different stalls, and you should all be helping each other to keep the market thriving and not competing and fighting with each other and making it worse. So I think that we don't have to involve the law at all. I think that we can sort this out amongst people.
Brother Kasim, are you sorry?
Yeah, he's the guy. Just my brother's leaving me to do his new life, and he doesn't feel he's capable of running the store. But then V says, "No, you'll be fine." And there's a little bit of brotherly love, not like the other two brothers.
And what about my brothers Barry and Gary? You must no longer make them sleep in a cage. You must promise us. First of all,
he's like, they don't sleep in the cage. They just, he says, I did have to kind of sneak them in.
Sorry, Terry and Gary, not Barry and Gary.
So,
Can I, Kasim, if I may, this is a thriving market of vendors with a wealth of experience. And from what it seems, the market itself, the market is looking out for the market, and it may be that these vendors that you were concerned about being your greatest competition could actually be your greatest asset.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to say, yeah, that's a reasonable response. So, yeah, Gammon actually says, well, maybe, Gammon, the little child.
The kobold son, isn't it?
Yeah, he says, well, maybe I could help you with your stall. He's like, I like spicy food. So, yeah, they seem to chat and everything seems to get calmer, and they all seem to hug, and, there's a big, Care Bear moment for everyone. And, yeah, you guys do a good job. And, yeah, Kusa and Lamaya do both present you guys with your 25 gold pieces each, except Brother Francis, because you said you didn't want your money.
Give it to Latha. Latha can take care of it for me.
Latha gets 50 gold pieces, but everyone else you can mark 25 gold pieces onto your inventory. And also, you guys have getting a bit of a name. Obviously, you've got your mini fame from doing the challenges. Drac is possibly infamous or famous. Yeah, we're not sure how that's going yet. We'll see how that plays out. And the market vendors obviously really like you guys for coming up with quite a diplomatic compromise. So yeah, you guys feel you did a good job, and yeah, you're also very tired. It's basically 4 o'clock in the morning now. Yes.
Do we get to level up?
You have to wait till the end of the game.
Can I sort of insert myself into the conversation between the vendors and just be like, if you haven't already got one, here's a flyer.
I'm going to say you guys have used up all your flyers now. Between you do. No, that one is the last flyer that you give out. It's the last one. But yeah, you guys all trudge
Can I go back to the pub and get more flyers?
You can try.
Francis blows a little happy tune on his bird pipes.
So, oh yeah, Latha, you got 50 gold pieces in case you didn't hear.
Yeah, I just put it on, thank you. I did hear.
Okay. But yeah, you guys all managed to very tightly wake your bite. And now remember, it's not an inn, it is just a random place that Blob owns. It's just like a weird storefront with everything. But he has like a mini, like one of those really small house cocktail bars with like a fish tank in the corner where he pretends he's like a barman, if you guys know that. But yeah, you managed to get back and...
He's not stuff right.
Pardon?
You know someone with one of those little places, don't you?
Yeah, you know what I mean. But yeah, you get back, and I'm going to try and do Blob's new voice, because I've got to do one voice. Okay, so you get back, and you see Blob seems to have a new hat. He seems to have a tiara on. His bow seems to have gone, and Ferndale, your daughter, seems to be fast asleep on the sofa. And yeah, he goes, he's like, hey dudes, how'd you do? Did you get my flyers out?
Ah, Brother
Got your
Blow.
flag, your job, his trousers. There was a lot.
Like, right on. It's like, do you want a smoke of this? And he passes you a
Yeah.
damp-looking rolled cigarette.
Definitely.
Yeah, he's like, just chill. He's like, chill. Everyone
Brother
chill
Francis
out.
will quietly take a little and pass it to Sister Latha.
Yeah. So he's like, yeah. So did you guys?
Guys, it's okay.
So yeah, he's like, did you guys give me any business?
I mean, we've certainly gotten ourselves a bit of a reputation.
He's like, right on, the big dick dragon dude, right? And he's like, no. Like, just that at Drax. And his blob-like hand. Yeah, he's like, you guys did amazing. He's like, we had like a little princess party and like with like tea and shit, and we made you guys some bracelets. He's like, we had a great time.
I really hope that Ferndale's daughter wasn't watching the stream of our shenanigans.
She definitely would have been asleep hours ago. So you can see a little princess table set where clearly is damp with strawberry slime, where he's tried to sit and have a tea party with Ferndale's daughter for a bit.
Also, what is Ferndale's daughter called? I don't think we.
We don't know yet.
Oh,
We don't know. It's a mystery so far.
Ferndale.
If you want.
well, at least we can reveal that she doesn't really sleep. She goes into a trance. She likes to meditate.
She's tranced out on the sofa, asleep in a trance.
Aww.
But yeah, you do see like they clearly have done some arts and crafts. There's like dried pasta and glitter all over this table, and glue and crayons. And he looks at roll me a d20 to see who gets their little gift first.
All of us.
Yeah, all of you. All roll me a d20 just to see who goes first.
Oh, I got 17.
I also got a 17.
Okay. Anyone higher?
I got an 18. Oh no, I didn't. I've not rolled anything yet. Hang on.
11 here.
Yeah, no, I don't have.
Okay.
I've not rolled anything yet. Hang on a sec.
No worries. So I'll
So
go
have
through
you
them.
rolled a 10?
Did I? I don't see it.
Yeah.
Okay. Did anyone get a 20? Put your hand up when I get to
Oh
your
yeah, I
number.
did. I've got a 10. Sorry.
Okay. 19, anyone? 18? 17? Okay, so you two get to double fist him.
Excuse me?
My
Believe it.
I mean, like,
It's the equivalent of a pull my finger moment. He's like,
We
hey,
just passed that
you two.
watershed again, did we?
Yeah, it's nearly half time. He's like, you two. He's like, put your hand in here. Just do it. So put it in. Close your eyes and put your hand in. So you reach inside Pink Pudding's body, and you feel a small object as you pull it out, and inside are
oh,
two.
that's just the juice spot.
You find two.
It feels like a walnut.
Yeah, it feels. Well, maybe you've taken something out of it. But you get two bracelets, which you are free to describe. So, Ferndale's daughter and Pink Pudding have been spending all day crafting you these beautiful bracelets. So, do you want me to describe your bracelets, or do you want to describe them? It's up to you.
Well, I can describe. Yeah, I can describe mine.
What does your craft bracelet look like? It does have to have the word friend on it, but apart from that, you can tell me what it looks like.
It's got the word friend written on what looks like an onion leaf. And it's just been crafted together by a load of onions. And then it smells a little bit funny, but not quite of onions, but a sort of like something that's a little bit sticky that I'm going to presume's come off the big gooey man.
Yeah.
But it's a little bit sticky, it's a little bit salty, and it's just a weird texture.
Yeah, but you
Oh.
have you have
Dave,
that's what your
Dave,
bracelet
that looks like it's Drax bracelet.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I will describe mine
Yeah, so
as well.
it has to be handcrafted, shoddy workmanship type bracelet. Yeah.
So you know those like, I'm envisioning those like plastic beads which have the letters,
Mhm.
and mine says friend, and it's
Mhm.
got it, and the word on either side of the word there are two clouds, and then it's all filled in with little blue beads.
Very nice. Yeah, you're pretty sure Ferndale's daughter did your one, and Pink Pudding did Dave the second's one, but you're not sure. You're not 100% sure.
This is so sweet.
You got my name wrong again.
I can't be bothered, being honest. If I'm gonna be honest, I'm trying. It's really
Like-
hard.
Like, you know, we put all of this effort in to come up with names, and as the DM, you just can't even be asked to get it right. Like, what the fuck, Martin?
I know. I'll have to.
I can see you put so much effort into your name there.
I know.
Yeah,
So
I did.
you didn't copy and paste it 4 times.
No,
Yeah.
no, I did not.
we added a Y to one of them.
Yeah, that's the thought. Anyway, let's get away from that person who got 8.
What person?
16. Good person. Shut up!
I'm not Voldemort.
Yeah,
I don't know.
he will not be named, means it's you. Who got 16? 15? 14?
Laugher.
14. Yeah, 14. Latha, do you want to describe it again? He's like, hey hippie chick, put your hand in this. And then you're free to grab your bracelet.
Okay. Mine is just like a regular, like little pleated kid's bracelet. It's got some nice coloured thread, and it says the word friend, but it's spelt wrong, and she said fiend. But I like it, so I'll keep it.
Yeah. Again, you're pretty sure Pink Pudding probably did your bracelet. But
It's spelled wrong. He probably did do it.
yeah, he's like me. He's a little bit dyslexic. He doesn't
Yeah,
understand
and
stuff.
he wasn't paying attention by that point.
Yeah, you did yours last. Okay, you got a 13, anyone? 12, 11, 11. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, a double fister. You guys ready? He's like, go on, both ends, double end it. Don't be shy.
Alright.
Okay. Yuri, you're so small you can get half your bodies in and it's just your little turtle legs, but he does pop you out, like ejects you, but you're drenched in pink puddingness. But you're both free to describe your little bracelets that you get out, if you wish, or I will. It's up to you.
Sure.
Okay?
Wanna go first, or should I?
Yeah, go for it, Echo.
Okay. Mine is a braid of thin leather straps, which are shiny and comfortable on the wrist.
Cool. Yeah, you're pretty sure your daughter made your one. You're pretty sure.
Yeah, she might also made one with beads for herself.
Very good. Yuri, do you want to describe your bracelet?
Yeah, so I pull mine out, and it's got all these little green beads around it. One side, it's got friend written out. On the other side, it's got AF, which I'm thinking is probably her initial and my initial. But I'm
Aw.
also thinking it's just because we're friendly as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't know. You think this might have been a team effort between Pink Pudding and Fendal's daughter.
It does smell like strawberry.
It does smell like fake strawberries, not real strawberries.
Oh, that artificial is so
Yeah.
strong.
Yeah, it's like steroid strawberries that you smell of now. Okay, who have we got
It's
left?
me.
Right?
I am last.
No, I'm on 10.
Oh,
you
yeah, you.
Are you both
You're
on
first.
10?
No, he's on 3, I'm on 10.
I'm the 3.
Sit down, Drac.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, Francis, for you, he just opened his mouth. He's like, stick it in. And you grab, and it's, again, slicks.
Francis pulls out a bracelet, and in typical Francis style, it really suits Francis. It's just a brown rag, a raggedy, thin brown strip of rag, and it's got the word "friend" has been written in it by taking a matchstick and lighting it and blowing it out, and then getting the little burnt bit and writing in burn "friend." So it's just a little brown thing with "friend" written in burn. Nice and raggy.
Yeah, you're pretty sure that Pink Pudding probably the thing that he was smoking, he's burned your name, the word "friend" into it.
Yeah,
Pretty sure. And yeah, Drac, he comes up to you and is like, "Oh, cool. I don't like pants either." He's like, "Anywhere you want to put it, go for it."
I stick my hand directly within the gelatinous cube and pull out a braid very similar to my color of red, enlaced with blue veiny colors, very similar to this.
Ooh, yeah, I'm pretty sure Feuds daughter did your one. Definitely not a Pink Pudding job.
Does it smell like onions?
Well, no.
Not really. It smells like.
They will
It smells like what Dave the second left in my fucking bedroom the other night.
Oh my god.
Well,
What, my dignity?
I mean, I'm glad that you guys have. I guess your brothers by like marriage or paper, not like by genetics. Well, that's something.
Step brothers.
Yeah. So we just.
In our culture, when you do the deed, when you become the beast with two backs, you're declared as brothers.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Nice. It's a lovely tradition of your culture.
It's
But
canon now. It's on camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are now. We made it.
I'm top. I was top. Just to canonise that, I quite literally mounted the dragon.
You wanna roll for that, Drac? Are you happy with that? I mean, we're not bottom shaming anyone.
He's either disappearing or he's away to get a prop. He's away.
Scared what prop he's getting out of that. I don't want to know.
I'll roll. This is not happening to Drac. No way.
Both roll the d20 to see who gets higher.
Is this an opposed roll to see who's the top and who's the bottom?
Yeah.
If you roll the
Whoever
same,
gets
your switches.
Yeah.
Hey, we're going back.
It's okay. We don't bottom shame anyone. You enjoy what you enjoy. It's fine.
I could be a power bottom.
Alright. Children. Playing Dungeons
There's
and
a
Dragons,
tremendous
remember?
amount of force that comes from my arsehole. It's like a suction cup.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, you will get your lovely bracelets. And, yeah, Pink Pudding tells you basically, because you guys are going to be going on a lot of different missions and stuff, this means he can recall you. He just, like, basically taps his little tiara, and you guys will be mystically transported back for him in case he has another job for you guys. So, but he says it does only work one way, so you guys can't use it the other way. He can call you back, but you can't just decide to go back. So yeah, just a little mechanic for us guys. If we have any issues with people not getting here, you'll just get summoned back for another job. But yeah, we are coming.
Is that where Groman was today?
He maybe had a dwarf job to do.
I think he had some bad indigestion actually after the chili thing. Maybe I think he's just spent all day on the toilet.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he did. Maybe the peppers got up to him. But yeah, he does have a little. He kind of coughs, and another bracelet comes out for Groman, which is made of like coal and dwarf stuff and hair. There you go. So yeah, he does have his own little bracelet. But yeah, so he says, yeah, like you guys are free to have a rest. He says he does have another job for you guys in the morning. Well, lunchtime because it's pretty late. So you guys are free to have a rest. But before we finish for the night, some of you, well, two of you, I think, want to check the little pouches of stuff that you got. So,
Oh yeah.
Latha, do you want to check? So you got a Drax's stolen money little pouch that you got from
Is it money that's in it, little?
Yeah, do you want to roll me? Roll? No, we don't need to roll. You already have it. So yeah, you open it up, and it does seem to be not too much. Roll me a d20 to see how much gold is inside.
I bet this is my best roll of the night. A close.
Not bad.
What did you get?
16.
Yeah, you find 16 gold. However, when you're opening it, there seems to be like a lovely picture of Sid Squid, and you're presuming his wife and his daughter. And there seems to be a bit of paper that says pocket money on it, and it's like marked off. It's for his daughter Annie. So you're pretty sure this is Annie's pocket money that you've stolen.
I'm fucking keeping that then. The big red come see it back.
You're gonna make him take it to Annie's door and apologise, aren't you?
I told you there'd be consequences if you steal, but again, I won't do it all the time, but some of the time I'll do it. Sorry, Drac. But yeah. So Latha, you have this. It's up to you if you want to return it or tell Drac. But yeah.
He must have his pouch because he'll surely know it's missing by now. I don't know, unless he steals so much stuff that he doesn't keep track of it.
Mm-hmm.
I think that might be the case, actually.
He's going to get a healthy lecture if he does come after. But I'm going to return him eventually to the guy and just tell him that I found it. I won't get Drax in trouble for it, but...
Yeah, that's fine. And Drac, do you want to see, because you stole... Who did you steal? I think Madame Vague...
Everybody.
Madame Vague?
Everybody stole...
No, it was the caterpillar lady.
No, but then Madame Vague stole the caterpillar ladies when you stole hers.
Okay, so now I have Madame Vague's okay.
So do you want to open up? There's like a nice little satin purple little pouch as you open it up. And will you roll me a d20?
You bloody thief, man.
Oh, I didn't press roll. Hold on.
Yeah,
There we go.
roll me the d20 to see what you get.
15.
So yeah, you can tell me how you do this. Are you going to show off that you got this money, or are you doing it stealthily?
Oh, I'm doing this very secretly.
Okay. I'll allow anyone else to roll for perception if you want to watch as he is doing this. That's up to you guys.
I'd be keeping a fucking eye on him, that's for sure.
I'm
you
rolling
need to-
perception.
Me
roll
too.
perception
Francis
first,
is
and
distracted.
roll for stealth.
He's too hungry. He smelled food somewhere and he's distracted. He didn't notice.
Dirty 20.
Okay, so Drac, if you can.
I go 15.
Okay, what do you get?
It's better though. I go 15.
Oh, I got a nat 20.
Ooh.
No,
Okay.
you've definitely seen it. Okay, so.
I got a dirty 20.
Okay.
What did
I rolled 15.
Okay, so if you got 15 or higher, then you can see. So for those of you who do see it, you see Drac's eyes light up as he indeed gets. How many coins did you say you got?
15.
15 as well. Okay. You find these big gold coins. Well, you think they're gold, but as you touch them, you realise they're actually chocolate, and there's a little message that says "Ha ha ha, better luck next time." But you can mark 15 chocolate on that you managed to get. But only
Can I cast a spell? Can I cast a spell on Drac? Can I cast Vicious Mockery?
if you want, yeah.
Make his
Can
coin
Drac
smell.
roll a wisdom check? A wisdom save.
Go for it.
I'm gonna. Oh, can I do it?
Damn it, you just save.
Oh,
Nothing happens.
Oh, okay.
It's a cantrip, it peters out.
So,
I'm going to cast Fortree and create a sound that bellows really loudly from the bag that's just opened. That basically just says, "Ah, dickhead."
You could do that. I mean, Drac, I feel bad for you. You're free to retaliate if you wish in different methods.
Don't feel bad for him. He went stealing off at everybody, and they were ripping into him a little bit. Don't feel bad for him.
He is a rogue, though. He is a rogue. It would be unrogue-like to not. So yeah, I'll allow him to retaliate.
Steal from everyone as a rogue.
You're supposed to work out who the bad guys are and steal from them, like Robin Hood. Not just steal from everybody without prejudice.
I'm going to use sleight of hand on Letha.
Okay, go for it.
This might lead to a PvP.
Final one for the night.
20.
So Lather, I think that's versus your perception to see if he can. Yeah, he steals the little gold off you. I'm presuming.
You sly bastard.
Just stealing it back.
Yeah, it is the last one of tonight because this could go on for years. So we'll do this as the last one.
I roll perception.
I'm playing, and I'm not going to murder Hoboing while we're sleeping because I've got a habit of slit people's throats in D&D.
Roll perception, then see if I saw you. Yeah, we're waiting.
I've never been this 20. I don't know what. That's why I've just accepted that you took it back.
Oh, okay. You can let.
Yeah. And I just accepted that he'd stole it back. I wasn't beating that.
That's fine. So you do it. So you get. I think was it 18 gold pieces? 16? 16. Yeah, Drax, you do have 6, but you also have the picture. You know where this money came from. It is most likely a small child's pocket money. So.
I mean, there's a small part of me that's.
I take the photo. And it's gone.
God. So, I guess only Lather would probably know about what the photo was. Well, they don't have photographs, but yeah, you know, a nice illustrated picture. But yeah, that's pretty much. So, are you guys all? Hopefully, all the shenanigans are done because you guys are tired. Are you guys happy to sleep so you can all you've got a long rest?
As much as I would love to try and pick Drax's pockets, I will not.
So yes, we'll call the game for today for a rest, but you do have another job late afternoon booked in, but we'll find out about that next time. So yeah, that's pretty much it for us. So yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed it today, and you finished the Salted Legacy little adventure, and I can say that you guys have all leveled up to level 3.
Hey!
So you can all level up. So,
Let's go.
When we close the stream, I will talk to some of you guys if you want a little bit of help with leveling up. But yeah, that's pretty much from us tonight. So I hope everyone enjoyed watching and finishing the adventure, and you got to see our sense of humour. So hopefully we've not offended a lot of people or get banned. But we will see by next week, I guess. But yeah, like and subscribe and all the shenanigans. Click on all the stuff below to, see us more. And yeah, I'll just get Oliver to do the final goodbye for the stream people.
Yeah, I'll sign us off. So, Martin, thanks for running the game once again, man. It was really loads of fun. Everybody else, thank you so much for playing with me. Again, it was loads of fun. Everybody on Twitch, thanks for watching. We'll be back with this in 2 weeks, and you can catch up on this on YouTube in 1 week. And don't forget, you can hire Martin as a GM. You'll find this link in the bottom of the video. Also me, also Leo, we're all GMs for hire, and then we do all sorts of other stuff. We have YouTube channels, Twitch channels, everything's all in Discord as well, so hit the Discord link and check us out. Good night everybody, we're RxOliver and friends.